The hell? What is it, Monday? Could we possibly be doing a show on a Monday? Oh, we are. Oh, we are. Yes, people, it is Monday night. We're back to our normal Monday night broadcasting. We always want to be on this night, but sometimes it comes up, things come up. It's been a busy couple months for your old polyhead friends. We're back on a Monday. We can't be more happy to be on our regular broadcasting night. Coming up on KTRD at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. We will have our normal broadcasting night coming up in 7 minutes. I'd be remiss, though, people, if I didn't do my normal 8:53 now, 8:54 weather check-in for the fine people. Hello. Hi. Hello. It's your good friend Rai. Coming at you with the weather. The weather in North Gold Hill this week, we look like a cold 30 below freezing out there in North Gold Hill tonight. 30 degrees is going to be low tomorrow. Almost a repeat of today. 40 high, 30 low. Wednesday, maybe a little bit of rain. Jesus Christ, get your cups out. Save that water. Don't get rid of it. Save that water. It's a small chance of rain on that day, but it's going to be higher that day. 51, 34 low. Drop down into the 40s again on Thursday, 47 high, 34 low, 45 high, 32 low on Friday. Weekend in the 50s with just about freezing at night. Maybe next week's show we'll see some rain. That has been your weather broadcast for next week, or this week, on North Gold Hill. We get to Polyester Blend in 5 minutes. Stick with us. Great show. Can't wait to see you. Poly Blend.
That's a peeping. That's a peeping.
Meet there is, without question. And may there be many, many more hot dogs served in our wonderful land.
Like Bill Clinton in the 90s and the oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I am the...
Isn't it cool to be downtown?
We some little Jews.
Take me to Jerusalem! Take me to Jerusalem!
You're watching...
It's not Arizona, it's Utah. It's not Arizona, it's Utah.
Maybe it was Utah. Maybe it was Utah. Maybe it was Utah.
2 minutes till we broadcast here tonight on Polyester Blend, 9 o'clock. When we broadcast Polyester Blend on KTRD, people always ask me, and I know every week I say, they ask me, every week they ask me numerous times. We do broadcast from the West Desert in North Gold Hill. There's where we're located, our broadcast range, really just hitting that North Gold Hill in the actual TV antenna. That's the building KTRD broadcasts from out in the West Desert. And here's a peek inside. There's us shooting the signal from the Schlettio out there to the board in KTRD. They're going to hand over the reins here in just 1 second at 9 o'clock for Polyester Blend. Just gonna love to give you a little taste behind the scenes. Get locked and loaded. Sit back. You could do a crossword puzzle. You could do your dishes. And you also watch very intensely. This is a TV show. This isn't a podcast. Let's be clear. There's no audio version of the show. You'd have to make it yourself. Or just don't watch it and listen to it. I don't care. It's on YouTube. You can do that. Pay the premium. That way you can lock your screen, do something else, listen to us. Look back when you want to see what's going on visually. But I'm telling you, every week we pack this show full of visual bits. So you're going to want to take a peek and look at it. We're happy that you're here. And if you're watching from the future, it is this good. Polyester Blend, 1 minute, 8:59. Poly Blend. I'm seeing below on the timer. It's 9 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We are a Utah show broadcasting from Rose Park. When it hits 9 o'clock, it can mean one thing and one thing only. It's time for an exciting night. Another 255th episode of Polyester Blend Live. Enjoy. KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schlettio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 MHz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the live broadcast, not before. Oh, yeah, baby. Let me just look at the show real quick. Let me see. What do we got here? Oh, that's going to be amazing.
want to get married
Oh, that's
ever,
going to be
Andy.
really
You
good.
understand that?
Oh, I can't wait to hear that. Oh, that's going to be... Damn! I'll go through the lineup of what we have here tonight. So many exciting things. Funny bits. Conversational pieces. Mood generators. And frankly, a good old American dime. It's your good old friend, Rai Rai. People, you're going to love this one. It's one for the ages. It is February 9th, 2026. Polyester Blend is locked and loaded in what is going to be another astonishing episode of Polyester Blend Live! Pauly Shore. Live lot going on out there in the old world. A lot of going on. This weekend, you can see the screen behind me. The old Olympics are in full-fledged, but we're going to do the show because we need to comment it. We need to talk about it. Plus, we do this every week. We are chiming in on this great Utah American world experience that you can see every week on the internet. My name is Ryan Schlegel. Couldn't be happier to be with you yet again on a Monday. We're back in a Monday groove. We've been away from it. We're going to be back in it. Lock and load on your Mondays. Monday Night Football's over. This is our territory. Mondays are polyester blend. Until some other important thing on a Monday. But mostly, not a lot of things happen on a Monday. I know you're just like, God damn it, I got through the first day of the week. And we're here to reward you with a full night of fun, exciting activities. And if you want to know more of a great polyester blend experience, I recommend one thing. You go to the old Instagram. Do I love it? No. But it's a way to communicate. And follow Polyester Blend at Polyester Blend Live. You get all the info. We're doing more videos there. It's a huge success. Oh, we have gone so viral with last week's Organ of the Week. And we're going to have more fun stuff like that throughout the entire night. But go check out Polyester Blend Live. Like and subscribe and do that on YouTube. You never know when we might do something fun, something new. And you don't want to miss out. Watch-alongs are coming back. I'm telling you right now. Watch-alongs are coming back. We are going to do SLC Punk. We're going to do weird horror movies that Ryan Bradford's going to pick out that take place in the Utah area. But people, we always start the show off with a basketball shot. That's right. If I get this basketball shot in our little Nerf hoop, we're going to have a great show. We're going to have a great show. Oh, people are coming in. They're coming in on that 9 o'clock hour. Coming in 5 minutes late from the 5 minutes late capital of San Diego. Do I have my Ed McMahon? Ryan Bradford, are you with us? I'm
here big time. Sorry, I was trying to change a light bulb, and it was giving me good story. So yeah, I'm here. I'm at the light bulb changing capital of San Diego.
Hey Ryan, how many San Diegoites does it take to change a light bulb?
Apparently more than one.
Well, depends on how many waves are out there in the ocean that I want to smoke pot and ride. You know what I mean? That's
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Right, if I get this beautiful basketball shot, and not only we're going to have a great show, but USA will lead the way in the Olympics, and San Diego will have all the sweetest waves to ride in the next week. Let's see if I get this shot in.
Oh, baby. 2 weeks in a row.
They said it couldn't be done, Ryan. Said it.
You're on a heater, baby.
The old Ryan.
If you get next week's, I feel like you should drink a gallon of Frank's Hot. Or Frank's Sweet.
Next week on Polyester Blend, we make Ryan Schlegel puke. The new gimmick on Polyester Blend. No, we're never going to do garbage stuff like that. We're not going to do gross out humor. We're above that. Do we mess with the blue? Absolutely. Absolutely. We're adults here. We can have an adult show. But, Ryan, I'd be remiss to ask you, how are you doing? You got the light bulb. Now, did the light bulb have anything to do with this show? Meaning, like, could you have waited till later, Ryan? Or was this a must in the
I
household?
absolutely could have waited till later. But I was like on that kind of pride kick where it was like this, like a very seemingly simple task, and it was causing me so much trouble. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking do it.
How hard? What, are you gonna get a ladder for this light? Is it in the vicinity of your camera, or is it somewhere else?
No, it's out in the living room. But there's like one of those, the fan, the air fan, ceiling fan,
air fan,
and it's it's the air fan, and then there's like a glass bowl surrounding the light bulbs, and so like I can't see into the bowl, and so I'm just kind of blindly trying to put a light bulb in, and finally I realized that like it's the wrong size light bulb, and it's too big to fit in the bowl.
Well, Ryan, you're not used to having something too big that can't fit in. So let's just be clear. I understand.
I was like, how does this work? How is this even possible?
Right. Well, it's not
Something
about
too big.
As always, it's not about the size of the light bulb, it's how much it illuminates. That's what I would say, Ryan. So glad you're here, Ryan. Back again for another exciting night of Polyester Blend. As you can see on the screen right now, I have zoomed in, Ryan. I have zoomed in on the hit across Polyester Blend land, the dumbest calendar I could find on calendar.com, the Stone Sloths calendar. Now, Ryan, we have been...
Wait, before you reveal, Vamp, I gotta go.
Okay. I'm just going to say... He's got to go change that light bulb one more time. People, I worked hard to find the dumbest calendar and been promoting it here. Not seeing one dime of this. And I've advertised other products on Polyester Blend we're actually trying to sell. But Ryan, the only successful thing I've actually promoted that someone bought a copy of turns out to be Ryan. If you haven't, at this point, you should tell we are doing a monthly bid, almost weekly at this point with this calendar. And I love that you couldn't even wait to enjoy it as a part of the show. You were like, no, I want my own.
I gotta see ahead.
I gotta be a part of this. Now, Ryan, do we have a place where this is gonna go?
I'm probably just gonna put it up above my monitor.
Okay, Ryan.
I do have a year-long calendar up there. It's nice, but
we need to work together, buddy. We'll work on the back end to get we got to get a second camera going in your little Bradfrio 1, We get a second camera going because you can reveal now. Next month, you can reveal, and then I will move it on our end. The next Stoner Sloth calendar of next month. But until we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, Ryan, because we need, if you can't see on the screen right there, they have a motto each month, and this motto, of course, is BTW. What does it stand for, Ryan?
By the way,
bring the weed.
Bring the weed.
Bring the weed. Ryan, if you're gonna do the motto correctly, as a now proud owner of the Stoner Sloths calendar, brother, you got to bring that weed this week. You got to bring it this month. All right.
I'm disappointing all these sloths, all these high sloths. I'm killing their buzz.
I know, but you're going to love it. I'm going to love it. We're all a big fan of it. So this week's motto, due to the Stoner Sloths calendar, bring that weed, BTW. Ryan, before we get going with so many things, Ryan, we are doing a new thing on Polyester Blend. New thing! We're always innovating, Ryan. These people they think we just sit back on our laurels like, yeah, Utah City Squid. Yeah, you shop, bro. Yeah, we got it. No. We're always innovating. And of course, Ryan, I couldn't help but bring up the fact that we have a new segment on Polyester Blend brought to our good friend Autonomy. I'm saying it right. He is not Anatomy Guy. Here on Polyester Blend, we call him Autonomy Guy for the Organ of the Week. Ryan, you get first guess because you're here first. Ryan, what do you think Polyester Blend's Organ of the Week is going to be? And that gives you, of course, a wonderful 30-minute consultation by our attorney at law, Leppy Tibbetts. Free 30-minute consultation, Ryan. He knows craps law. He knows slot machines. He knows comp drink alcohol portion regulation. Ryan, you want this consultation from Leppy Tibbetts, our attorney at law. Ryan, what's your guess? You're the first one to go. First one, what's the organ of the week?
I'm going to go kidneys. Kidney.
Now, interesting, Ryan. We did liver last week, so that's off the table. We're going to go until it's all gone. Until all the organs are gone, we're going to do this bit. Why do you say kidneys this week, Ryan?
Kidney, I feel like it was just a natural neighbor to the liver. I don't know. There's a kidney to liver pipeline that's probably gone unmentioned.
On this show, it seems very, very connected. Ryan, drum roll. Is it kidneys?
Celebration to last throughout the year. So
and I
bring
will.
your good times and your laughter too.
Wow.
We're gonna celebrate
you just named the
your
organ
party
of the
with
week.
you. Come on now.
Way to go, Ryan. No one else gets to play, and you get a free 30-minute consultation. Ryan, look at that. I found this image. Look at them holding them kidneys.
Those are some angelic. Those are like fetus kidneys, baby kidneys.
Little baby kidney. Yeah, they do kind of look like fetus kidneys. I assume, Ryan, when you get a kidney transplant or you're lucky enough to get a recipient of a transplant, this is kind of the fever dream you see right before you wake up from surgery. Just like, here you go.
Here's your glass little kidneys.
Or Ryan, do you think doctors take out the kidneys out of that cooler and hold them in front? Hold them in front of the patient, like, these are yours, and kind of do a.
Do you get to keep your old kidney, like in
jar?
like when you get your molars removed?
Oh man, I hope so. By the way, Ryan, side note, real quick, Begonia, that new Emma Stone.
Begonia.
Did you watch it yet?
Yeah.
There's some jars in that. I'll tell you that much. There's some jars of shit in that. Ryan, I'd be remiss though. It is the 9:13, and we haven't had this for a second, Ryan, but it is important. We have not checked in for a minute with our good friend. He does the traffic for us, I can't be a part of it. You and him have to have a conversation. Make sure the audio levels sound good before we go, but I'm going to send it out there. Our good friend Deed Ronner in the sky, he's going to let us know what the traffic situation is out in the West Desert. Deed, you with us?
How do I do it? Deed Ronner out here. Ryan, can you hear me? How am I sounding?
Deed, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, thank God. And I have lost the use of both ears for some time now. Not very good, so I need to rely on it. Gentlemen, we do as always, a traffic update out in the West Desert. We are KTRD's traffic copters. We have to check it out. Let's see what's going on out there. And I remind you, this is where we're at, out in North Gold Hill Road. That's a broadcasting range. You see my chopper up there right now. Let's see what the situation is out there this week with the live photo. Oh, it is clear, gentlemen. It is absolutely clear out there. Unbelievable. You know why, Ryan? I'm going to tell you, Ryan, I think the word's been given to you out here from these Husky boys who do the show, but you know, there's no snow right now in Utah. There's no snow.
That's what I've heard, Deed.
Oh, it's horrific. And I'm telling you, it's bad for traffic. It's bad for my job, Ryan. There's no snow to haul people. There's no one flipped over. There's no organs and bodies on the ground for me to comment on causing traffic. It is clear as can be. I would say bring out an umbrella, some sodas, some adult sodas if you want, and come out here. There's no traffic. Nothing.
Deed, it sounds like I can't tell if you're excited about this or very frightened.
You know why? It's given me another opportunity. I got to say, Ryan, I'd be remiss to say that I've had to pick up a second job. Ryan, picking up a second job.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, I've been doing this new thing. I've been doing the Lyft for Uber and Lyft out there. I've been doing rides for people. I got nothing to do on my side. And I've got passion projects, Ryan. I've got passion projects I need to pay for.
Deed, I don't think Lyft has used the pink mustache in quite some time.
Well, no, that's just how I decorate my chopper. That came. I've been using that since 1982.
That's not related to Lyft.
Nothing to do with it, frankly.
All right. Is that somebody in your chopper? Are you giving a ride right now?
That's just a reflection of a ghost. We'll get to that some week. But I got to say, you know what this reminds me of, right? I've been doing chopper rides out here. I've been working in the movie industry for some time, you know, giving lifts back and forth. Did I ever tell you at the time, right, that back in the day, I used to give rides during a movie. Did you ever hear this movie? I think you might like it. I wonder if you'd like it. Who knows? I mean, these are all questions we have to ask if this works, and we're always, you know, technical stuff always happens while we're doing this show, you know, I always want to make sure. Oh, I know why. You know, Ryan, do you ever hear the movie The World's Fastest Indian? Indian?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a great tale of an old dude who figures out motorcycles or some shit like that and comes out to the West Desert. And it's played by Anthony Hopkins. And you know, I work out in the West Desert, so I've worked on most movies out here in the West Desert. And this Uber Lyft reminds me of when I was the ride for Anthony Hopkins between Salt Lake City to his movie set out here in The World's Fastest Indian.
Is that true?
Yes, it is. And in fact, you know, I like dealing with Bob. That's how I got to know him. I don't know why. His name is Bob. I call him Bob.
Yeah, you're just calling him something like completely different.
It's easy for me to remember. I was like, Anthony Bob. I'll just call you Bob. But, you know, the craziest thing, I'll remember this one. I'll never forget, Ryan. One of these days, it was about 3 week shoot. And one day, Bob Hopkins, because that's, I think, where my brain went. Anthony Hopkins, what he did out there, he was like, I'm not going to do it. I can't do English. I can't do an English accent. But he said the crazy, he's like, bring me to Hogle Zoo. Bring me to Hogle Zoo. And I'm like, all right, Bob. And he wants me to drop him in front of the elephant exhibit. Oh, there's old Bob up in the chopper with me. There he is. And, I don't.
Wait, is it okay?
I have to trap it. Why is it in black and white and everything else is in color?
Huh? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. So I took, he wanted to go to the elephant exhibit out there in the Hogle Zoo. So I said, sure, I got time. You got time? And here, number one on the call sheet. So I drop him off. This is in 2005. I drop him off in front of these elephants, and I'm so confused. But then he gets back in the chopper, and he goes, oh, no, I've been doing this hashtag for some time. Been doing this hashtag. Hashtag elephant, comma, man. Hashtag.
Wait, this was in 2005? He was like, what? Are you saying that Bob Hopkins is the inventor of the hashtag?
But now what's this?
Elephant.
What is this hashtag? Is this some sort of pot reference? I'm not entirely sure what that.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to ask Bob
And I'm
sometime.
Ryan, sorry, I just got ability to talk for a second. And I don't know if they allow commas in hashtags.
I don't think so. I think that breaks the hash.
Okay,
So
you guys
it's just
would
gonna be
know.
hashtag elephant.
You guys would know better than me, but I will say this whippersnapper, after he got a liking to me. He loved my old stories. And he sent me these photos he did for the rest of his career. He would send these Elephant Man hashtag photos he would send over. Now there he is. It's okay doing this. And then, another one. I know the guys seem to love it. But, I actually picked up a Lyft rider while you guys have been talking. And he says,
Oh wow!
He says he knows you guys.
Oh, who is it, Dean?
Well, before that, I just want to say this guy, because he was waiting for your show to start. He was waiting for your show to start, and he had some time, and he taught me this new fun game I learned. And this guy, it's a fun new game. We've been doing this. We've been hovering over bus stops, right, and waiting to. And he does this thing where he goes before the guy sits down, and then he launches the whoopee cushion. Oh, there it goes, right down. And I'm doing it live right now. And the whoopee cushion lands, and so when this guy sits down.
We's a little juice.
Oh, we got this guy. We got him bad. He sat down on that whoopee cushion and he laughed a big fart.
Indeed. Wow. I can tell that your job has kept you very busy in the past few months.
It seems a little rude. This is Ryan again. This seems a little rude, dude. This guy didn't do anything to you or anything. I don't know. I feel like it's a little rude just to drop whoopee cushions on people clearly who need to sit down, who have broken canes that doesn't fit all the way to the ground. But I guess you're having fun.
Guys, I had some fun. I just dropped him off. He's in front of the Schledio right now. But I got to say, oh, my God. This guy, before he left, he put a bunch of whoopee cushions underneath the Chaz. Oh, my God. He dropped me out. Oh, I can't. I'm losing control. Oh, I can't. No, this son of a bitch. I'm going down. Polyester boy for life. I'll see you guys next time.
Dean!
Wait, is that just you now, Ryan?
No, Dean crashed. Dean! Oh, that last fart was me. I'm sorry. That last fart was. Wow. He's in. I gotta go grab him. He's in front of the Schledio right now. Let me see what's going on real quick. Okay?
Oh, curious to see who Dean picked up.
Oh shit. I don't. All right, I'm on in.
Oh my God.
Guys, I didn't know this is who it was. Guys, I didn't know who this was, and I maybe I wouldn't have let him in if I knew this was going on. But people, for those who are fans of the show, it's been a while, but oh my God, as I live and breathe, in the Schledio one more time. in the flesh.
The paper mache itself.
Of course, this guy taught Deed Ronner to drop whoopee cushions on people. I mean, it's so classic him. If you don't know, people, this is Santa Pinata. Santa, how are you?
Santa, woo!
Yeah, Santa Pinata back in the old sledio. Hey, right. Looks like you put some extra weight, some things to keep up the weight of the sledio. You got a little bigger since the last time I saw you.
God, Santa.
Damn.
I thought we were done with you.
Yeah, you thought you're done, but I'm back, baby. Right, oh my God. Right, Bradford. Hey, it's your buddy.
Dude, Santa Pinata, as much as this scares me that you're back, it is good to see you, sir.
It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, how's my connect out there for the mushrooms and the acid out there when I'm in San Diego? Guys, you got a fresh supply for your boy when I'm out there?
Santa, Ixnay. I don't think we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it much later, man. Much later. And by the way, I saw Gurky's on here. That old son of a bitch. I can't believe he's still doing the show. Gurky, I got you that the 6-month supply of Ozempic. The knockoff stuff. It's not good. It's from Norway.
That was wait, that wasn't Ozempic, was it? I thought that was Viagra.
With no.
I've been taking it all wrong, apparently.
Be careful what you take out there. Yeah. All right.
I shouldn't just take drugs that a pinata Santa gives
but
to
you say that, but that's been my motto for some time now. You don't know what the drug is, you take it. You just take it.
Do you ever have people like punch you in the ribs just to see what drugs come out?
Oh, buddy. And then also the guys who I owe money to. It's been too far. It's been too long.
How you been? How was your holidays, Santa?
Very good. I will say I've been cooling my heels, doing what I do best, gentlemen, doing what I do best. I've been down in Laughlin. That's right, Laughlin, Nevada, giving out timeshares to my jet skis in Laughlin. I've been doing timeshares for them.
I love that. That's probably why Deed Ronner came across you.
Yeah, but also, like, what do you mean timeshare? Like, don't you just rent jet skis? What do you mean timeshare?
Oh, that's the beauty. These idiots play the short game. I'm playing the 15, 30-year mortgage rate. I got people locked in every other month for the next 30 years on these bad boys. And all I got to do is keep them wet and trim. You know what I'm saying? Letting them go out there, put some gas in them. But don't just rent them. Timeshare them, gents. Timeshare them. That's me down there. Look at that photo. I look so good, so slim.
All right. Well, Santa
Pinata, have you tried selling this to Ryan Schlegel? Because I feel like that's his dream.
Yeah, guess what?
Owning a timeshare.
Guess what? I got him locked in 2030 to 2040 every January on 2 of these bad boys. He just gave the money over. He didn't even ask to see if they'll be working in that long, this fucking show.
I mean, no offense, Schleg, but
no, he gets it. He's a big dumb idiot. Right. You seem like you have a lot more show to go. You've already spent so much time on this bit. I'm gonna be around more to talk about what I've been up to coming up. I got a new job out there in KTRD. I got a new job.
Wait, what do you mean you got a new job?
Oh, said too much. The weird guy gave me a job. More to come on that. Anyway, glad to be back, blenders.
We're glad to have you back, Santa.
We love to have you. I mean, do we? I mean, we'll see.
I mean, better than some of the options. Speaking of which,
ladies and gentlemen, he is the podfather, the creator of the show. He is just joining it. Know how mad he is right now about everything that just happened. But we're never more excited to see his beautiful face from the east side of Salt Lake, from your favorite public toilet. It is Clayton Scribner. How are you, my brother?
I'm doing well.
Is it okay?
I was here during the entire Santa Pinata skit, and he didn't acknowledge my existence, so I'm feeling pretty.
He said he's like
feeling pretty disenfranchised right now, but that's okay. I don't need to be in that bit.
Well, he said he always thought you didn't
Foul
like
mouth
He always thought you didn't like him. So I mean, I'll let him know.
He would be right. Just kidding. I don't have a problem with Pinata.
Well, he is back, and
he's extra foul mouth.
We will hear more of his adventures, where he's been. It's been about 3+ years. He's going to reveal what he's been doing over those past couple years in the time frame coming up. Oh boy, Clay, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm wearing a
that a
sweatigan. But it's a sweatigan. It's like made out of sweat. Sweat, like a sweatshirt.
Oh, I was going to say made out of
It's like
sweat.
It's like a sweatshirt material, but it's a sweatigan.
Sweat again. It looks beautiful. You always look great. We love our blue on blues. Look
I'm
like
just,
a dignified man.
Haven't had a chance to change, boys. It's been a long day.
Been a long day, but you're going to have even more of a fun, it won't feel long, but a great show here tonight. So many bits packed in here tonight. We are going to, of course, check in with sports point of order. Our Archosaur Archives is happening tonight. Producer Rob has been sitting patiently, just like those dinosaur bones in the ground. He's going to reveal one of those here tonight. We're also going to finish up the segment, just throw out some ideas of should have been a contender. Bands that should have been or should be currently bigger.
Are we doing bands, artists, or just bands? What is it? Like, did we do artists last time? Now it's just bands? Okay.
But artists or bands. I should have said any which one, okay? Any which one.
Okay. But we're not doing, those aren't our music picks tonight.
No, because tonight you picked out a good one in honor of something we'll talk about in a second, the Super Bowl Spanish songs. Songs that are in the Spanish language. Is that not right, my good friend?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
We're going to talk about all sorts of these things, but we will hold off on that before we got to go to the courts, guys. Got to go to the courts. Because I got one on mine for something coming up this weekend. I need you guys all to chime in on it. For those who haven't been here, we have a court system here in Polyester Blend KTRD. We open them up during the show, and we need you all to rule on some sort of subject. People, it's time for Polyester Blend Courts, Polycourt, Polyblend, whatever really. Polyheads Court. That's what
court, Billy Blend Court.
Clay, you're here. We want to hear your thoughts on this first one. The only case I have on the docket, unless you guys have one, this first case, and only case tonight, in honor of what's coming up this Saturday, Clay, Valentine's Day, heartbeat, or flatline? Where are we at with this? Does this holiday have a heartbeat, or is it flatlined and dead? Clay, I need your thoughts. Where are you at with Valentine's Day?
I'm a hard pass on Valentine's Day, actually.
Any thoughts on this, my friend? I mean, can you
show my thought is it's either if you are in a place of authentic lovey loves with someone, partnership, you don't need a holiday. And if you have to go to Valentine's Day, then it's some kind of weird obligation.
I completely agree with you. Ryan Bradford, your thought, flatline or heartbeat to this Valentine's Day?
Flatline. I'm with Clay. It's a dumb holiday.
Remember that, like,
have you guys cleared this with your respective lovey loves?
Actually, mine is in full fucking support. Actually, probably is more adamant against.
Why? I was gonna say this is why I bring it up, Clay, because we were planning out the weekend and stuff. Was like, Saturday's Valentine's. Not like I give a shit. Now, do we want to make sure that our authentic lovey loves are felt, seen, feel that love? Love, absolutely. But do we need to do it when the fucking card companies say we should? Gurky, where are we at with this?
I'm inclined to agree, but I don't see much point in it. And also, like, then it sets a standard. You got to pay attention to them the other days too. It's
right. You have to be in tune with their needs and emotions, and this seems complicated. We've got Santa Pinata bits to do. Speaking of bits, he is always chomping at the bit to come on the show and look at the chats, review them. He is the chat master, our good friend Jeremy Matthews. Jeremy!
Hey there, everybody.
We are in the courts, my friend, so everything you say could be held against you in the court of law, the Polycourt's law. We are doing this week a segment, Valentine's Day, heartbeat or flat line. Does Valentine's Day have a heartbeat, or is it flatlined in your opinion?
I was hearing everyone shit on it, so I guess I'll say it can be a little fun,
Now, enjoying the company.
Why not have an excuse to, what was the phrase you guys were using?
Authentic lovey love.
Give your lovey love a little extra love,
Authentic love. I think you
don't have to go get a reservation at the fanciest. Plus, it's good for the restaurant industry, actually.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what? You could get me there.
Finally, fill some tables in this economy. I mean, not going to begrudge anyone that.
I will say this. Maybe we need to come out, just spend more time getting nice things throughout the year. Nice things throughout the year. God knows. I need to spend more time paying homage to my authentic lovey love because I could never do enough. So I say this. Flatline Valentine's Day, but go support your local restaurants and take care of your authentic lovey loves. For those who don't know, who are joining late, Ryan Bradford off the go got the organ of the week, kidneys, guys, kidneys. Ryan, hole in one.
I don't necessarily buy this. I don't think he just pulled kidneys out of his ass because that's very difficult to do from an anatomical standpoint.
Where it actually comes in and out. Fair enough. But like, I served it up, I guess, like this. These hands serving up these kidneys. Who needs this image, Clay? Would you feel better if a doctor gave you kidneys like this, with his hands put out?
I feel bad. I don't really know what the kidneys do. Like, are they make?
It's pee-pee.
Are they? Yeah, but like
filters.
Yeah, your pee-pee is.
Yeah, but like in our line of business here at the Blend, we're always hearing about the liver. We have to worry about the kidneys too.
Oh yeah, what you got diabetes on that? I mean, there's plenty of. The work the kidneys have to do with the damage we're doing to the liver, it's all one system, and that's the other thing. It's all one beautiful system. Anyway, so Ryan already got that here tonight. Just note that. We love that authentic lovey love, but we need to go to this because we have some things that are happening this week that cause me to start thinking in my brain, which is an organ, of different memories. Clay, the big old Super Bowl happened this weekend, hence these Spanish songs. We'll get into that, and you can use a little bit of this segment to talk about that. We also will do sports. But Clay, my question to you, first Super Bowl memory. In a segment.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. My first Super Bowl memory is the Super Bowl 16.
And that was
the believe the Cincinnati Bengals were part of Super Bowl 16.
It was a great question. You're the only one who was alive during Super Bowl.
No, I was not. It was. Yep. Oh my God, my memory is great. It was the 49ers versus the Cincinnati Bengals, and it was Joe Montana.
Was this his first?
I believe it was his first I believe that was his first ring.
You're right. I think you're right. Now, do you remember?
And that was like the beginning of his immortality. So obviously that kind of shaped my early childhood and football. Like first getting into football, Madden and Montana.
Do you remember where you watched it? Do you remember the TV? Do you what is it? The memories that come of it when you think of it?
It was absolutely our brand new color cathode ray television in the Den in Las Vegas.
The Den. They don't have not a good time for dens. More dens are needed. Ryan, you're a big football head. First Super Bowl memory.
I don't even remember which one, but I was in Park City. I was probably the 5th grade, so 12, 13.
And I assume as a young whippersnapper that were you sitting down and for the whole game, or you just kind of in and out playing games?
I was there for the commercials. I don't know how I got how I knew about commercials or.
Right.
I think my dad has never been like an NFL fan, but football was always on when we were growing up. But he was mostly like he's a college football fan, and but he liked to watch the Super Bowl, and I think it was just like out of obligation. Nobody was like super excited, but we wanted to see the commercials.
Snacks, Ryan? Were snacks involved, or was that early before?
I believe there was Papa Murphy's pepperoni take and bake pizza.
We love to hear it.
Gentlemen, I before you continue asking everybody else, last night I was skiing up to the cabin
last night?
this weekend.
Okay.
On Saturday, trying to, working on the old
we love that husk.
Health.
Yep.
Dehuskifying. And it's a 4-hour adventure. 4-hour, so it gets you thinking about your own mortality, and you're thinking of, you think deep thoughts. And I was thinking about the Super Bowl. I was thinking about it being Super Bowl 60. And I was thinking about bets and wagering and the ultimate prop bet. And I'm wondering how many of my friends will get on this. All right.
Give it to me.
You put your cash in a time capsule. All right. You get everyone on the Blend together. You put cash in a capsule. All right, and it's called the Super Bowl 100 prop bet.
Oh.
And only those that are alive for Super Bowl 100 win. You open it up and you split. You split the winnings.
There's a name for it. It's Jim did this where he was talking about this years ago. There's a name for that kind of agreement. The hellfish in The Simpsons talk about this.
Is this like it's like a longevity bet?
Well, it's
called a Teta.
Thank you. That's exactly right. Where is that right, Jeremy? Is this off the top of your tongue? You could say this.
Yeah, that sounds
you
right.
could do a Gurky. You're just deep into your 90s. You can make it.
I'm gonna beat you. That's for sure.
We all.
I don't know. You're deflubbing. I don't know. You may.
The odds are in his favor, man.
You notice he brings this up right as he's trying to get into shape. Like he's trying to be active and get into shape.
That's any motivation I can get.
Yeah.
I gotta win this Super Bowl 100 bet.
Tontine. Tontine, you guys, is what it's called. A tontine.
I'll be 89.
There we go, tontine.
I thought those were the things in Empire Strikes Back where they. Is that not right? Anyway.
I'll be 89, and I think that's also the year Haley's Comet comes back. So.
Oh, are you gonna? What's it called? Where you're gonna go back to those people who thought they would get taken away with Haley's Comet? Do it again, Clay?
No, that was the other comment. That was Hail Bob.
The Heaven's Gate.
No, wait, but you should make your. You should be like, no, they had the wrong comment. This is the good one. You want to do this one, Gurky? Super Bowl memory.
Well, so the first one I remembered was the Broncos Redskins one, and I think that, but I think then I started thinking about it, and I'm pretty sure the Chicago Bears, the Super Bowl Shuffle.
The Super Bowl Shuffle absolutely.
Was 85. I remember
85. You were old. You were old by then.
Hey, we don't make fun of age.
But then you mentioned the Niners Bengals one, and I remember that one too, and that would have been like 3 years earlier. So
81.
Yeah, so I guess that's probably the earliest, but I didn't think of that. I didn't go to that spot until Clayton mentioned it. Wait,
because then you remember like the Redskins.
You had to be like
I was
0.
6. 5, 6.
5, 6. 6, 7.
Careful not
6,
to totally,
7.
Careful to not totally.
Because then also you got the Redskins. You got the Redskins like Dog Pound stuff.
Can we just say Washington? Can we stop with the Redskins?
Sorry.
I know what it was.
The dog pound was the Browns. They've never been in a Super Bowl.
Not the Dog Pound. The Dog Day Afternoon. That's what they called it.
Jeremy, your first memory of the Super Bowl.
Well, Gurky just mentioned it, but my family from Chicago
losing their shit.
The Super Bowl Shuffle, 1985. Walter Payton, Jim McMahon, William the Refrigerator Perry.
I mean, is there a more iconic football team?
I was 4 years old, and I remember, and I think my dad would just I think he had like a VHS tape he recorded it on. Sometimes would just
we did the same thing with Red Wing games, Jeremy, where it was like we had 2 and we just kept watching those games over and over. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it was almost like that was such a high, especially from this is my team and they're winning it.
Yes.
And maybe that's why I never really bother to watch the Super Bowl, because it's never going to live up to that.
It is kind of amazing that Bears team. That's the only one they won, right? They kind of never won back. Yeah.
I mean, they went. I think the next year they went deep, but did not make it.
I will say I'm confused by my first memory because clearly I would have had more. I was born in '85, so your family were not only celebrating the Bears but the birth of a young baby boy named Rex.
Yeah. Well, I remember them saying a young babe named
For unto us is born this day.
Yes.
And he will bring about our salvation.
Yeah, in the form of polyester blend and Santa Pinata. But I would say, for whatever reason, the Packers, and that must have been 94, 95? That's when I really feel like I locked in. I'm like, oh, this is a thing, rather than just another game is on. We weren't a big football household, but to Ryan's point, it was just, football was just always on. It was just on. And I remember because the Detroit Lions, Kirky knows all too well, not doing super hot in the definitive years of my life besides our sweet boy Barry Sanders. But we it just wasn't a reason to really care. But I remember liking that Packers team. It felt fun to see like a Wisconsin, ham and eggers, a Midwestern team win. But then Ryan, I was just thinking, is the only reason I think of that is because of the scenes in American Movie where they're excited that the Packers are going to the Super Bowl? Am I
Could be. I mean,
misflating that memory to that?
Yeah. Aren't we all?
Ryan, last sports related memory before we get to one last one here. Ryan, the Olympics started this week, the Winter Olympics. First Olympics memory, Ryan. First Olympics.
The 94 Lillehammer.
Yeah,
Lillehammer.
Lily.
That was mine because Barcelona had such a strong impression on me
Barcelona.
that I was like, okay, I gotta pay attention to these Olympics, or they're gonna be a big deal.
And
so
were they already talking about Salt Lake being involved at that point? Was that I don't remember at all.
no, I remember that announced. Like my teacher, Mrs. Bacon in 5th grade, was the one that announced it
Right.
to me.
We were across the room. I was in Mrs. Eggs class, and you were in Mrs. Bacon. First memory, Robert Gerke, of the Winter Olympics.
Of the Winter Olympics.
Winter.
Okay, all right. Because I have earlier memories of the Summer Olympics.
Right. Munich being number one for you. Munich being number one. It was a travesty. It was a travesty.
No, not gonna say anything about
Not gonna do it.
I think it was probably 82, and there were these sort of cowboy skiers from the United States, and I believe it was Bill Johnson, and I think his other one was a brother. I can't remember.
This would have been 84, brother.
Or wait,
that's right. They weren't staggering him then. So.
Sarajevo, Yugoslavia.
Yeah. So
when Bill Johnson won the gold downhill.
Yeah. So Claire,
I think he was the first American ever to win the downhill gold. If I'm actually, you know what? Maybe that's not right, but it left an impression.
It was a huge upset.
And these guys were like skiing in jeans, basically.
Hell yes.
And cowboy hats and stuff. It was a whole ethos that they had about them. And I think was 84. That wasn't when the figure skater Scott Hamilton. That was later, right?
That was Scott Hamilton, Katarina Witt. The whole that was a huge. That was going to be my first memory. That was like the United States blew up the 84 Olympics. Also, I believe the Russians boycotted those Olympics.
Because we boycotted.
If I remember correctly,
we boycotted Moscow.
80.
Well, they wouldn't have boycotted Sarajevo, would they? They boycotted. They boycotted the '84 Summer Olympics in LA.
Oh, you're right. You're right. We were there in '84. So was Russia.
So
was East Germany. So yeah.
Yeah, I am too young to remember the Miracle on Ice. So.
Me too.
By the way, I thought I've seen 3 or 4. I have seen 3 or 4 documentaries and the movie about the Miracle on Ice. But the latest Netflix documentary about the Miracle, worth watching. Some good stories.
What's crazy about the Sarajevo Olympics is 6 years later, everything was destroyed in a war.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I don't know what the people of the area feel about the country of Yugoslavia, but I would always say
it doesn't exist anymore.
Yugoslavia. Jeremy, your thoughts on Yugoslavia? Winter Olympics.
I do feel like by the time I was aware of Sarajevo being in the Olympics, I already knew it as a war-torn place.
Right.
That's what I feel like Lillehammer is the first Winter Olympics where I remember watching it. I think that was the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah. There was also an SNES game.
Wait.
Yeah, so I would have been 9 at the time. So, theoretically, I probably watched Albertville or whatever in Calgary, but I don't have the memory of it at all. And I mean, I guess Sarajevo was 1 year before the Super Bowl Shuffle, but obviously the Super Bowl Shuffle made the impression on me. But yeah, I remember I remember watching, you know, the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding. I remember like watching their actual, you know, skating, but also like just it was everywhere in the build up. So yeah, that's got to be my first memory. That's vivid anyway.
Here's what I'm going to say. I feel like I knew about the Olympics via the Utah Games. You guys remember the Utah Games at all? Where there was for a long time a winter Utah Games, and my dad played on the hockey team, and I think because of that I knew there were Olympics, and that's why I remember it. But I still have my dad's Utah Games jersey, which it was fun. I have a broadcast somewhere of my dad playing.
I thought you meant Salt Lake 2002. And
yeah, that's pretty late.
No, do you guys not remember? Every year they would do the Utah Games, and they would play like Olympic style stuff in Utah. Final memory of the day.
I will also, before we move on, I remember the '88 Olympics because that was the first time I won money gambling on the.
It was Cool Runnings before the '94 Olympics because
that was Calgary. That was Calgary. Yep. Well, no. Cool Runnings was 91. Hold on.
That might be my first Olympic memory.
I think that was 92.
93, right there, Girk, right there.
Well, it can't be 93. The movie was 93.
No, it was the Calgary Olympics for the first Jamaican bobsled team, but the movie came out in 93. We want to thank Walt Disney and the corporation for coming up with that.
And John Candy.
We'll always pour one out for our good boy. Husky Boy, and why Clayton's doing all the work he can do. People, the next one is this. Clay, in fact, okay, I was thinking about this. Maybe the grossest candy out there, grossest food. Clay, do you have a first time eating cotton candy memory?
Just like bullshit.
Right, it was right away. It was bullshit, right? Like fuck this, fuck this. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, just like carnies in the Kmart parking lot. Just gross.
It's not good, right? It takes every kid having it once being like, what is this? I don't like hair candy. Like it tastes like dissolving hair. Ryan, your thoughts on your first cotton candy, or were you into it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so. I think it was like a 4th of July Park City thing for a little bit, and you can't not get sticky. And that just makes for a very miserable day in the sun.
And maybe I'll extrapolate it to you. Girk, what your first memory of cotton candy?
It was the 1900 World Fair.
They just invented it.
Was that its debut?
Yeah, it just come out. It's all the rage.
Candy. They just invented candy, let alone cotton candy.
Oh, this is great. This is way better than we've been eating dirt all these years.
It was the first time people could like carry and have a supplement of like have a huge supply of sugar where they're like, no, we can make other stuff from this. It's unbelievable. Jeremy, first time cotton candy. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Where you at?
I feel like it was at like a school event type thing.
Ooh,
did anyone have that as a?
I don't remember.
Yeah, like I think we had like a field day type thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you're starting to make me think a little bit about that.
And I remember because, they'd take the little cotton candy sticks and you'd see up close like them doing the little, which was kind of cool because they had
visual,
to do
great visual.
It looks great, and looks cool.
Cotton candy
so
looks
good. I think I was like, yeah, I can fuck with this. I wasn't
another question.
Like obviously it's not like, oh, this is better than chocolate or something.
What if before? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your other questions. But what if you went into say like a Maverick and they had cotton candy? Would you pop? Would you go for it?
Oh, well, another thing is it was very obvious, I think, to everyone that if it's not fresh out of the little spinner thing, it's complete trash.
Oh, the bag.
Because they'll when they do the bag thing, it's like, get the fuck out of here. No one wants your shitty bag of cotton candy.
I can see 7-year-old Jeremy just unloading F-bombs. Get that shit out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, just like, oh, I don't know. But I will say, you bring up a good point, you guys. Best visual looking candy, worst taste. Like that might top, like that looks good. Ugh, that's, again, just hair dissolving in a bad, ugh, no good. Anyway, people, thank you for sharing your memories. This has been put into the databanks of the world. Your memories. Polyblend. We love it so much. Before we get to music A and Spanish songs here tonight, let's do this. Clay? Did we lose Clay already?
No, he's there.
Oh, right here, man. What's up? I was just on mute.
Great segment you once fathered into this world. Gross way to say it.
Fathered. I was animal segment husbandry.
Clay, I just want to
Tired.
Between you and I.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry to get so intimate here, but do you mind if you and I have a little Zillow talk?
Ooh, yeah. Speaking of sexy times.
Did you guys see this monstrosity of an alpine? Of course, it's Utah County. And I will say right now, I feel like,
I love it. Alpine always hits different, man.
Don't you feel like Utah County may be the winners of the weirdest Zillow talk because they got the money, they're not buying booze. Like,
It's just like, God, it is just the most grotesque.
Clay, this is your segment. I'm gonna go through the photos. You lead the conversation.
You know those have you ever seen those Insta reels where it's like they go on AI and they're like, make it bougie Mormon architecture. No, make it even more bougie. Make it as bougie as possible, AI. This is like 7th prompt level.
Disneyland architecture, bad.
Very much so.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be an alpine Utah County princess.
Ugly house.
I mean,
oh my God.
People, Clay.
Can you imagine waking up every morning? Oh God.
How many fucking little swig parties were swigs?
Yeah, it looks like someone drank swig and puked all over the furniture. Dude, what is up with that murder hallway?
You know what it is? That's where the help sits, so they don't have to look at you. The help sits in the hallway.
Well, this is where your tortured children are when you're trying to film your
but they give
influencer videos.
Hey, by the way, drinking fountain, Clay. Drinking fountain where the help has to sit.
Oh, that's interesting.
Quietly.
That's like the scene in the movie where the characters inside their own head. And then they have to decide which doorway to open.
Oh.
Tell me this these people are fucking psychotic, dude.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah. Look at all that built-in storage. That's fucking insane.
Wow,
that is not a coffee maker. That is a soda maker.
Now, Clay.
Whoa.
Where did this person make their money, Clay? What do you think? I don't know.
I can't see it's MLM, baby. Come on now.
No, it's totally MLM.
The top of the heap. That is triple platinum level.
They got your telephone booth. You got your what is it called from Doctor Who?
Now that's a pretty kick-ass credenza right there.
We love our cadenza. We love it.
Ooh.
Now this is one of what.
Is there anything that's not just so displeasing to the eyes?
Someone made so much money off of just. Nice, Ryan. Got your music.
This is a Zangosteen funded house right here.
Oh, we got
Zango house.
Where did you find this? Did someone send this to you, or did you stumble on this?
I'm a big fan of Zillow Gone Wild on Reddit, and then I do a thing. Steph always gets mad when I'm like, that's Utah, and I'm probably right half of the time.
Look at that, the chairs and the curtain and the carpet, oh God!
You know that scene in what is
every single element fits. This looks AI.
It does. If you said AI make an ugly house, an ugly rich Mormon house.
Guys, how many actual Get Out experiences happened in this room with the tapping of the spoon?
Look at the view too, though. Look at the view out the window. That's kind of a glorious view.
Oh, it's very glorious.
Everything is. Oh God.
Oh jeez. Oh man. What is?
Did they ever just have one room that they could just chill out in?
It's a little busy. But if you're not on drugs and you're not drinking, Clay, you need this kind of excitement. Oh, we got a fucking Japanese. We got the Japanese tea room, baby.
Okay.
That's mellow enough. It's the best one we've seen. Let's put it that way.
Well, also, like, you have enough money in rooms where it's like that 18th time a month we have sushi. We have a room where we can have our sushi. Like, oh boy.
We've got a Hattori Hanzo sword in there too.
We're gonna do this, guys. Oh my God, we have 147 photos to go through. We will come back to Zillow Talk here more tonight.
Holy hell, man! It just looks so unreal. The books, everything
seems like a deal. We should get it.
What's going on in the picture above the fireplace?
Poly Blend Party House.
I know that literally this looks like the Batman from it's got the thing where you open it up and there's got to be a hidden thing behind that where you open it up. Anyway, guys, we have so many more photos to look at this. This is going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We'll do 10 at a time.
29 million. Cool.
People. It has been another exciting week of Polyester Blend.
Before we move on, so 29 million. It says it's right there. It's 16 baths and how many bedrooms?
Only 11.
Only 8 beds? It's like 8 beds.
It says 11. It says 11.
Is it 8 beds per this room and 16 baths per this room?
Why would you need more baths than bedrooms?
Yeah, that's confusing.
People.
Maybe it was all driven by the design, probably.
And the only reason I bring this up, you guys, if you get this week's Chaz Salt Lake City, you win that $1 million house, guys. $1 million house. We are, of course, doing Chaz Salt Lake City. Where in the state of Utah is Chaz Salt Lake City? Our answer to Carmen Sandiego. You guys get one guess before our first music break here tonight. Chaz, we already see there. Next reveal is this. Okay, Clay, we start with you. Where's our Chaz Salt Lake City this week?
Isn't this the Target in Centerville?
Oh, we already did that, Clay. This is a new one.
Oh, okay. Well, this is another Target.
Okay. But what, if you think so, I didn't tell you that, but okay.
Oh, the Target's got the little red balls.
Okay, all right. So
nothing but targets from here. Chaz just loves his targets.
I'm just looking at those.
No, it's not that, Jeremy, but interesting idea. Okay, yeah.
I see the picture.
Name the city. Name the city Chaz Salt Lake City is in.
I'm gonna go with Target in Lehigh.
And so why do you know every, like, what do you mean? Why, how did you pull that? What are you talking about?
The reason is I'm looking at the distant foothill and gauging how that looks like Utah County. I'm gauging how far away we are from the furthest foothill of across the southern tip of the Utah Lake.
Okay. Interesting. Anyone else have a thought? I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to say anything, but oh shit, you know what? Did he get it right? Did Clay get Lehigh?
If you're not
getting it, we're gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a
How in the fuck did you do that? Wow. Shenanigans, anyone? Shenanigans?
I mean, it's almost as impressive as naming an organ. But cool.
Watch for kidneys. Oh my God. So wait. So far tonight, Ryan's 1 for 1, hole in one. Clay gets a hole in one. Clay, you
made your basket.
I
like
made
a
my
human.
basket. We're hole in one tonight's show.
Gurky and I are the only ones who.
I am like a human. Like, what is it? Surveyor.
Clay, but Clay, just
I judged the distance
but just
the
real
furthest
quick, Clay,
foothill.
real quick. Just take note of what you saw.
Yeah.
And you guessed Lehigh.
Target in Lehigh. Target was easy, but I what I did is I saw that foothill over the distance, and I thought that is Utah County.
Oh, did the guy who did this make it clear it was a target again? Yeah, well, that's not that impressive. But, dude, holy shit!
I know the southern. I know the southern. Southern hemisphere, the southern horizon of Utah County, and I roughed out about how far we were away from it.
Have you touched the tip?
I'm just Clay right now impressed. As you always do, Clay. You have such moves. Speaking of
congratulations on your new house.
Yes, give me the house.
If you need stuff for it, the Target's right up the street.
We will go. We're going to go through more of these exciting photos of Clay's new house after the first music break, which of course has to do with Spanish songs. Because Clay, real quick thoughts before we go to the music. The halftime show. Come on now, good stuff.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know what's fun?
I thought it was awesome.
You mean Kid Rock? I thought it was pretty good.
I made a like half-assed attempt to locate and could not locate that.
Well, the best was in Mar-a-Lago. They clearly were just showing the regular one. It's like, yeah, even they have to watch it and complain. Clay, so proud of you and so proud of Bad Bunny. And we want to honor those songs that are in the Spanish language because it's a huge part of this world. And Clay, did you send me yours? I apologize.
You can start with Ryan's pick. Mine's so dumb.
Shit, where's Ryan? I'm gonna have to do yours.
Ryan just texted.
Okay,
we texted both of you. We texted.
Ryan, can you email your pick? And Clay, can you email your pick because it's easier for me to pop that up. I'm gonna do Rosalia. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. A great song from 2019, only 2 minutes and 18 seconds. We come back with Point of Order, sports, all sorts of fun stuff, guys. All sorts of fun stuff to round up tonight's show. Action-packed show. We're all glad you're here. San Empanada, thanks for being respectful and just kind of chilling out over there. Just chill out, buddy. We know what antics you'll get up to as soon enough. Rosalia, Millionera, 2 minutes, 18 seconds. We come back on Polyester Blood. Thanks for being here.
La Rosalía.
Polyester.
Eso sé que no és culpar ser milionària. Com si plogués i ençant els bitllets pels aires. Un dia per Mumbai i el següent a Malta. Sempre ben escoltada, prova de bala. El que voldria és tenir un Bentley de color blanc i un de color verd. Però tot això sé que no ho puc fer fins al dia que tingui molts diners. El que voldria és tenir fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100. Fucking money, man. Signa del dòlar dintre la ment. Fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100. Fucking money, man. Signa del dòlar dintre la ment. Díselo, Rosy. Que jo sé que no és culpa ser milionària. Perquè em tanquin al Louvre així com el mapa. Fucking money la mixtape. Cada dia celebrant el meu cumpleaños. I 2 llopards corrent pel jardí de casa. El que voldria és tenir fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100. Fucking money, man. Signa del dòlar dintre la ment. Fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100. Fucking money, man. Signa del dòlar dintre la ment. Porto 2 o de març fets amb coberts de diamants i un bloc de caviar bang bang que te'l puc regalar. Tinc un xaval contractat perquè m'obri els regals de Nadal. Tanco el centre comercial i em menjo jo sol un gelat. Cada xampà, tot i botelles, Bauti Juliot, compro una estrella. Tinc una illa que té el meu nom, però el que voldria és tenir fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100. Fucking money, man. Signa del dòlar dintre la ment. Fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100. Fucking money, man. Signa del dòlar dintre la ment. Fucking money la mixtape. Fucking money, man. Fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100. Fucking money, man. Signa del dòlar dintre la ment. Fucking money, man. Només vull veure bitllets de 100.
Rosalia. Of course, kind of a chorus of fucking money, man.
That's good. I hadn't heard that one, but her new album, like from last year, is super good.
She's great. Yeah, that was the first time I was clued in to what she's up to, and it's good stuff. Ryan, how mad are you? He got Lehigh so fast with wearing
I mean, it was pretty impressive.
You know
how
what?
he figured
You know
that
what?
out.
Authentic lovey love for that man right there. Authentic lovey love. People, let's do 2 more photos as people resettle in. Ryan, $30 million. How many lifetimes do you think it would take for you to get to that level of money?
At least 10.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought if you've made a cumulative $1 million in your life?
I know at this point, that's a great, like, working hours. If you were to put all my W-2s together, no.
Can I say one more thing about the Spanish thing?
Oh, please. The Spanish thing.
I just like the thought that in 2026, like, to have a Spanish speaking artist on the Super Bowl is like edgy or woke.
Dude.
It's like, what?
I was watching a thing and it was
What?
somehow referenced to the Peace Corps that, of course, JFK set up in the early, a form of the military corps, Peace Corps. But how about this? Peace. And there was a whole directive, and of course still exists, but like this point in America where it was like, no, let's try to help everyone. And again, there's probably books about how there's nefarious stuff there.
Fuck.
I'm not trying to say all that, but like just this idea of like, we're going to help the world and people.
Yeah, there's something. I actually was listening to a podcast today.
Hello.
There's a segment of MAGA there's a segment of MAGA that is older, former liberal white men.
Oh yeah, all hippies.
that are old hippies that where cruelty towards other people is of their essence, and empathy is seen as weakness and is therefore unallowed.
Were they hurt by the yuppies? You know, were they hurt by
I
the
don't
80s?
know. I think maybe it's Bono didn't save the world or something, and so like you can't like that is such a disappointment.
So we just give up.
Yeah. So like they're hurt so much by that we can't possibly talk about peace or kindness or anything. We can't have to just be dicks now.
I hate to say it. Whatever happened? What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? I don't understand.
I don't know, man. Like we just got to be dicks.
Anyway, Polyester Blend are trying to fight against the white dudes who are just fighting against each other, looking for money. We're just trying to have a good time. We just want to hang out, have a community, laugh and goof. And one way we laugh and goof, but also think about what's going on in the world is a segment of hyperlocal news called Point of Order. I leave this week's segment because I keep getting this question from my authentic lovey, and I was like, you know what? This is a great point of order conversation. Again, point of order. Look at some hyperlocal news. Clay and Gurky. We'll start with Clay. Utah State trying to exert more control and passing laws where it can control Salt Lake City streets and how they are managed.
Yeah.
Do we feel this is a precedent that the nation would hate? Like, is this like destroying norms throughout every municipality and state across the country? Would the Supreme Court, we all know where they're at now, but would they look at this and go, no, that's not what a state does? Clay, I start with you, please.
It's wild that we're like so many years removed from the Becker administration, and like we're just now the war on streets.
Right, and again, to be clear, what we're talking about is that Salt Lake City has a transportation department, has control of how their streets, not state streets, as in State Street, 700 East, other state-controlled roads, but in Salt Lake City, as a municipality, it is in charge of developing and planning and working on their streets and making it the way they want to. It is not that of the state. And that's been forever. Now, currently, well, forever, whatever.
Once again, everything is left versus right. Everything is we can't have streets that are nice nice to pedestrians, or safe for pedestrians because that is woke. Safe for kids, safer for kids because that is soft. They must be harsh. They must be 6 lanes. They must be good for large trucks. They must be designed in a way that is Utah and whatever that means.
Right.
It must be controlled with whatever ethos is that is comfortable for whatever person that's driving this at the top of the hill. Whatever. It's so ridiculous and silly. I really hope it. Yeah. The person that said that, what I was talking about earlier, was David French, New York Times.
Oh, thank you.
This like, dude, like, this is just like the war on Salt Lake streets is just like one of the more depressing things. And I hope. Why does why is it happening?
Robert Kirky, is there any precedent that I don't know, like, would this go in it? Like, could people fight back, or are we just ready for this to be? It's just ready to be how it goes. I don't know. Have you looked into other states, or I mean, you're not like you're supposed to be the foremost expert, but any thoughts on this?
I mean, the part about this story that kind of perplexes me is that, like, last year they set up this whole study, and they spent all these months doing all this study with all of these people who own property, and it was like a blue panel or blue ribbon commission to come up with recommendations on how to do street management. And they came back and said, everything's fine. We're gonna do it this way to make sure that there's not future conflict. And then all of a sudden, this bill comes out that's like, oh, and by the way, you know, we want you to mitigate your traffic calming that you've done on these 3 streets. There's an interesting backstory. We'll talk about it in the
Biscuit Crew. Hey, if you want to hang out after the show ends live, we have a lively conversation about all things.
Also, I found out who's selling that house. It's kind of hilarious.
Oh,
I just think if a city wants to make a street safer for pedestrians, i.e., kids walking down the street.
Right.
They should be able to do so.
Well, and you guys...
This is a classic example of big government overreach. Telling local governments what they can do.
Well, and a local government has clearly voted how they stand. If there's a Republican city who all of them...
We live in Salt Lake. We know how we want our streets to be.
They
don't fucking live there. They come once a year for parade or whatever.
Yeah.
And then want to dictate what our streets look like the rest of the year.
Disgusting. And again, building Salt Lake, I'm just glad it exists. They're doing the work. Appreciate it. All those guys out there. Last thing I want to bring up before we move on.
What is that? A new paper undermines. What is that? What is he talking about there?
There's a study that's like everything that they're saying is right. Kirky is opposite of what really that they're fighting for is like, no. Like the way the Salt Lake City's doing it is safer and better for people.
Got it.
Yeah. Anyway, I believe that is the gist of it. You should subscribe and become a premium subscriber to Building Salt Lake to find out more about that. Save that. Okay, we are going to move on to this guy's been sitting. See here, producer Rob. No, he's not.
It's time to get Archosaur.
He could join in. Producer Rob, while I wait for you, I guess we'll go into this. Guys, I've never been more proud. This is a little bit of Clayton Sports Roundup, guys. A little bit of Clayton Sports. I think I sent it to all you guys last week, but I've never been more proud. Where all of a sudden the Detroit Red Wing game, my conflicted heart, where my love of 40 years plays my new love, and I have 2 teams, but Red Wings are number 1, but at the same time, it's complicated, Clay. You got 2 teams. But I was so excited when all of a sudden and let me give you some backstory on this. We'll do a little quick deep dive. This, guys, I think I sent it to you all, but this video that was on SLC Reddit that did pretty well. It went around the ranks, but let's take a look. It is, of course, the video. It is entitled, the post, ha 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 ha. Home mammoth crowd chanting, quote unquote, repent to opposing players when they get called for a penalty. So for those who don't know, when the Utah Mammoth get a power play and the other team, there's a section that chants out, repent. And other, like, Vegas does a version of this. I apologize. I don't know why I'm not remembering what it is. Lots of places do this. It's not uncommon for this to happen. I thought last year someone thought it was clever to come up with the repent because that's the thing in Mormonism. So here's the penalty last week. Someone took a video of this. I don't know if you could see this. I can't zoom in on the video. There's a large gentleman in a khaki jacket with a red hat right there. Right there. And a sweet, authentic lovey love right there. That's section 129. Representing since day one. These guys started it. I didn't join in at the first. I was like, haha, that's funny. But then there was like there felt like a thing I had to do, Clay. It's like, you know what? No one else does a weird chant. Let's fucking do it. Let's own it. So Steph and I have been very like, we're doing it and it's growing. But for whatever reason, in the middle of last game, so this is a video after the game. In the middle of the game, I'm just bored during intermission. I see someone post on the Utah Mammoth subreddit, cringy, and they're 3 rows behind, and they post this, a video, which I love, because then my boys, see if I can find it real quick. So they post cringy. Here it is. So cringe, and it's clearly our section. I run over to these guys and go, someone behind us just made fun of us on the internet. So they take a selfie, post on that so cringe, like, come on, dude. He turns over to the guy who posted it, Mormon. So cringe, Mormon. I think it's fun. I think it's a great time. We're just having a having a laugh. Clay, so cringe or fun, Clay?
That's so funny. I think it's fun. I love stuff that's, it's all good, man. Come on.
Fun. There's this amazing line where someone goes, they're just beer drinking rowdy people. It was like, it's our people. That's our people. Ryan Bradford, ever want to be a part of a section where you're known as beer drinking, rowdy, chant making motherfuckers at a game?
Yeah, that looked real fun when I saw that video.
And we're the only ones. Jeremy, if you at your RSL, you love your RSL. Do you ever want to make your
Although wasn't that similar to the Redskin chop? The repent.
There was a little bit of a tomahawk action going on.
Maybe what should we do? Like repent. Maybe I'll do
like hook shot, maybe. Like
repent.
Okay,
it's 2 hands to the sky. That's how you repent.
That is how you repent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll introduce that, and I will be rogue, and I will do the repent, because I do not like what Ryan just said. It makes me want to puke. You know what?
I also like how you wore your "Make America Great Again" hat to the hockey game.
Detroit Red Wings have.
Maybe it was like throwing holy water or something. Maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. People! He has been waiting thousands and millions and trillions, not trillions, thousands of years to come to you and tell you about something so exciting. He is our producer. He is StatPat in a delta where mud went on top of itself, but the bones were preserved, and he has preserved this great segment. Poly Blend. We all love, from producer Rob, the great producer Rob. It's time for
thank you.
Archosaur.
So great. So great.
Producer
So
Rob,
great.
take it away, my man.
Well, great. Do you have it pulled up?
Nope, not there. Yes, I do, right there.
Oh, great.
Hold on. Yes, I do. Okay, there we go.
Well, great.
Describe the whole segment again, because we love it so much. Give us the rules.
Oh, give you the whole rules. Oh, yeah, I would love to do that. Let me just open those up really quick. Look, I threw out the rules at some point. All right, so just to preface, this might be a bit of a weird one. Okay. Hi, and welcome to Archosaur Archives, a segment where I pull a random Archosaur out of a hat and introduce it to you, award points for your engagement, and then ask you to rate it on this classic scale of 5 minutes to the rest of your life. Please feel free to interrupt me. Points will be awarded for high-quality puns on relevant vocabulary words, attempts to guess some facts about this animal before I read them, and or anything else I like. Shall we got everybody's names up? We do.
Got him on the right.
And then just real quick, can anyone remember the name of last week's Archosaur?
Oh, it was a month ago.
It's a little more.
There's
Fine,
that alligator. Well,
I feel like Clay gets some points there.
Look, that is a full point for Clayton. He was real close.
Way to go, Clay.
It was the Ariel.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's real good. All right. This week's Archosaur is Lielenosaura amicographica. It was a small herbivorous ornithischian from the Aptian-Albian stage of the late Cretaceous, around 118 to 110 million years ago. That's about as far away from T-Rex as T-Rex is from us.
Whoa.
Maybe 2.5 feet tall, but about 6 feet long. It was originally described by a power couple of paleontologists, Patricia Vickers-Rich and Tom Rich, in 1989. They named the genus after their daughter, Lielen. The genus has most recently been placed in the Lasmeria clade within Ornithopoda, in the Ornithischians. Lielenosaura was a polar species, discovered in Dinosaur Cove of Victoria, Australia. Schlegel, will you scroll down just a little bit? You can see it. I got it pinned on the map there. In Dinosaur Cove of Victoria, Australia, where over 100 million years ago, this was located within the Antarctic Circle. Scroll down just a little more.
Clayton could probably pick out a target there, I suspect.
So you can see it is now well outside of the Antarctic Circle there in southern Australia, but it used to be within the Antarctic Circle. Depending on the exact latitude, because of the tilt of Earth's axis, probably for at least a few weeks, possibly months of a year, this area would have been in total darkness with no sunrise during winter and had a period of no sunset during the summer. So this little 2.5 foot tall dinosaur probably lived in an environment similar to like an Arctic fox.
Oh.
Their most distinctive feature was their tails, which had more vertebrae than any of their close relatives and was roughly 3 times the length of their bodies. You can scroll down a little more and you can see maybe some tail. There's some jaw, with
I
cool
always
leaf
like to
shapes.
check out some tail, Rob. I always like to check out some tail.
Quarter point. Thank you, Schlegel, for trying to make a joke. I appreciate it.
Honest question, not a funny one. Feathers?
Yeah, what you get? Feathers, absolutely. Expected with feathers. Some close relatives had some definite, like maybe some kind of fibers. There seems to be some indication, and it was cold as hell, so probably. If you scroll down a little more for me, you can see there. It's harder to see, but that line, there's like a body on the left, and that line across into the right is all tail.
Whoa.
So it's just a lot of tail.
And it was connected.
Recent descriptions.
They found that connected, Rob? Like that? Wow.
Yeah, a decent portion of it, yep. Recent descriptions of Lielenosaura have interpreted a skull fragment as indicative of a large optic lobe, which, coupled with its large orbits, is characteristics of species adapted for low-light conditions. Other studies of their fossils have shown a distinct lack of lines of arrested growth, which are usually associated with periods of seasonal hibernation or other metabolic slow times, all of which indicates that these animals were active year-round, including the polar weeks of darkness.
Hello, dinosaur.
Yeah. Thank you, Gerke. That's worth the quarter point. I'll take it.
That's like a minus, right? That's a minus.
Just love the picture.
Other than that, and their clear herbivory, given their clade and leaf-shaped teeth, there's not much known about them. It is widely presumed that, given the fact that some similarly basal ornithischians have been found with protofeather integumentation, and that they clearly lived in one of the Earth's then coldest climates, that they likely had a full furry coat. So that's why so much of the current and popular paleo art of them depicts them as adorable fluff balls. Not this one.
Adorable fluff balls.
Let's look at some more.
Because let's
look at some more pictures.
Look at this tail, dude.
Look
it's like
at this kick-ass depiction. I love it so much with that long, fluffy
like
tail. This one is maybe
OG?
not as accurate. I don't think it's great, but it's fun. Keep scrolling. We got a lot more pictures, Lego. And I got very few more words.
Oh my God! Look at it looks like a sloth, right? A stone
It
sloth.
looks like he should be stoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be stoned.
That tail could totally be a bong. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
Do you think they BTW'd Ryan? Bring the weed? Do you think they?
No.
Are these prehensile tails? Can they use them? Do we know?
Wait a minute. Fuck you, Gurky. What the fuck?
Prehensile? Probably not. No.
Doesn't he get points for that, Rob? He just brought up a word that I don't even know.
No, it's not. There wasn't a joke.
You didn't know the word prehensile?
I'm not a smart guy. Does everyone else know that word? I thought Gurky gets a smart award. Like
It's part of the autonomy.
Now that's a joke.
That's a joke.
Now,
that is a good joke. That's worth another half point for sure.
Okay.
Gurky. Yeah, I just like I like a lot of these pictures. Mostly, I like to think of small, fluffy,
look at that
extremely cuddleable little dinosaurs.
I love the coloring on the face, Rob, on this one.
Yeah, it's good.
Now,
good.
it looks
This is one of my favorite paleo artists, Gabriel Guetta. He's really good.
Now, I'm sorry, Rob. It is fluffy. Are we saying fluffy feathers then, like a down comforter feather, or?
So the types these kinds of feathers in a lot of ornithischians would not have been would have been maybe a little bit closer to down, and then something that more closely even maybe reminds you of fur. But if you think of feathers on an ostrich or like an emu, how they just look like long hair. I think that's the way to kind of think of what you'd expect here.
That's also pretty much what my legs look like when I'm wearing shorts.
Come on, that's another two. That's a point.
Wait, Rob, who's your second favorite paleo artist?
No, wait, Rob, who's your 8th favorite?
Top 10.
Something about these guys make me
I'm
uncomfortable.
a big fan of John Conway. He's coming up. He's got I gave John Conway the last spot.
Those tails.
I own the last one in this series of pictures.
The little shy guy looks kind of like an owl.
It's really
Maybe
like
it
that.
could be a
Just
future
dancing.
topic to link.
This guy's a really good paleo artist too. I really like this one. This is Nate Putapot.
Have you ever met any of these artists or talked to people that are also paleo artist heads?
This is the one that I own. I really like this
paleo artist heads.
with nothing on their tails, Rob. With nothing.
Yeah, but some weird additional feathers functioning as maybe some signaling in darkness from a distance, so they can kind of keep tabs on each other.
That's beautiful.
I really like that depiction. I purchased that one. I like it. Good nighttime depiction.
I love how varied these motherfuckers are.
I think that one looks like a puffin made it with a mink or something like that.
Yeah,
brother,
they're real good.
The history of the
I like
planet.
these cute little guys.
Also, we need to
Schlegel?
Yeah, please, Jeremy.
Could we do a topics where it's Rob's, top 5 paleo artists and the cast of Seinfeld, and we have to link them together based on vibes?
I love this. Rob should provide it to me and then give images, and you guys have to guess what you think what is Rob's fave. Rob, you ready for that next couple weeks, whenever you're ready?
Maybe, sure.
You know what just occurred to me?
I can dig some up. I think I included I would say probably Gabriel Guetta, John Conway, and Nate Putapot are my favorite paleo artists.
Save that, Jeremy, for that topic.
And they each have depictions of Leelanosaura here, which I think that somehow it's just a very charismatic dinosaur, even though not a ton is known about it, and it's just a little guy.
Rob, what?
Well, this kind of comes out this isn't again. This is not a joke, but birds don't have hands, but these guys have hands. Even if they can't touch their genitalia with them, they have hands.
We all can't do that, all right?
What are they for at that point?
What are they for?
Dreaming.
No,
what are hands for?
They're tiny hands if they can't touch their junk. But like it's interesting to me that like birds don't have hands, but these guys have hands.
Birds absolutely have hands. They just are also wings, and they're primarily used for wing stuff.
Wait, is Gurky asking if birds or dinosaurs or Archosaur could have touched their dingle and M off to it themselves, would they be the dominant species? Is that what you're saying, Gurky?
I mean, it's possible. and then you got John Hamm there. Just
I don't mean to jack you off about like what a good idea. I'm just saying like, could they? It's just an interesting idea. Rob's so happy that masturbation was brought up during.
Anyway, hands. It just distracted me. Continue.
I think they could use these hands for all kinds of things. Digging,
typing. Can they type?
I bet they could pick up like nesting material. I think that could be a useful thing for something like this.
Because it looks like
I'd imagine. I wouldn't be surprised if there was in those kind of like cold zones, like there was a lot of figuring out how you're going to take shelter and post up when you need to rest, because dinosaurs were animals like the rest of us, and they need somewhere to kind of call it a night. So nesting could be useful. Also, probably good for grabbing a mate when you're going at it. Could be useful for picking up babies and carrying them if they are being petulant. You need to get them back to the nest or something. All kinds of things.
We love all of that. We have got a current tally right now because he got the last Archosaur roughly right. Clay's at number 1. Gurky's at 0.75. Me at 0.25. As always, Rob, you have the ability to adjust those numbers. Do you feel like someone really should win this week's Archosaur Archive?
I want to adjust Gurky up so that he ties Clay. Gurky.
He was asking good questions. He was bringing
fair.
it.
Yeah, it's fair.
He was bringing it.
I probably would have passed him if I didn't ask that stupid question about hands at the end.
Yeah, you kind of sound like.
No, that was great.
No, you sound like.
Asking questions like that risk being stupid is the best possible answer to such things.
What a beautiful thing. This is why we do Archosaur Archives, Rob. I love you. Thanks for being so patient on the next one. Get to work though, bud. Polyblend. Get to work because you got your next one coming. People, we do a couple more photos. The sauna, everyone, we go back to Zillow Talk real quick. 5 photos.
Yeah.
It's got a basketball court.
Well, again, we take this. I think we're gonna take this to next week. We're just gonna do. Oh,
there it is.
Oh, is that a
MJ
Air Jordan basketball?
Jordan.
It's only a half court.
Dude, and by the way, that's so like they definitely contacted the LDS church, like gymnasium.
The contractor guy.
Yeah, that's very
fuzzy walls. The big fuzzy walls.
Like,
do you think they got permission to use that?
Did they pay a
trademark
licensing
logo?
fee for the Air Jordan inlay?
I would imagine Nike could probably sue them for that. Yeah. What is the next? That next room was weird because it looks like there's
it's a
hot
soaking room.
tubs.
Yeah, you soak it out, baby. You soak.
But then
it
there's
out.
chairs that if you want to sit and not look at the people who are in the hot tub.
Yeah, so you're watching the game. You see the screens on the right.
Oh,
there.
I don't see a screen.
There's 2 screens on the wall.
Oh, those screens on the other wall. Yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay, people, we're getting ahead ourselves. I'm going to do this real quick. People, we go to a segment. We're just going to do 2. Just do 2. It'll be an evergreen. We come back to it. Polyblend. Should have been a contender. Bands that have been bigger. I threw out last week Aloe Black and Clay threw out Michael Penn. I'm going to throw one out right now, putting it to the top of my list, and then I want to hear what everyone has. Anyone who has one, they want to just one more, or if you feel strongly 2. This one I feel like I'm doing for Ryan Bradford, but I have to think of it this way. Gentlemen, for should have been a contender, bands that should have been bigger and have been bigger. Presidents of the United States of America.
Whoa.
That first album is single, 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 single. Even if you go deep on them, they're not grunge, Clay, so they weren't trying to, they were 95, I believe, 96. They're not grunge, but there are songs that are still played at stadiums today. Before we get to everyone else, Ryan, I feel like you would be the other one who could nominate this one as another one who should be should have been a contender. Or do you feel like, no, they did their thing? Ryan, I need you to rebuttal.
I mean, it's hard to say because they were like so big.
One and done.
For a while,
and that goes to us. I mean, that maybe is another a thing of should have been a contender. One and done.
It's like, I think they were a contender for a very brief time.
But that's the thing. But they weren't a contender because U2 wasn't one album. U2 was multiple albums. Led Zeppelin should have been a contender. They came out, Ryan, in their first bout. They were, a champion. And then they disappeared. Why did they disappear, Ryan, is what I'm saying about presidents of the United States of America.
I think it was because they capitalized the second letter of their name.
Oh, well, first of all, I made a mistake. I thought you were going to say this, Jeremy, and you would have been right. Why they failed is that they only had 3 strings per bass per guitar. If they would have added that extra string per their instrument, they would have gone to that level. Now, this is a question I've been thinking about ever since I wrote this down. Clay, there is no way in hell you ever owned President of the United States of America.
Hell no.
Yeah. Do you look?
I just thought. I mean, if you were in high school during,
if you were alive during high school,
if you were alive if you were in high school during 1991 to 1995, they just seemed like a joke band.
Sorry, sometimes it's like, that's good.
They just seemed like they just weren't where it was at.
Jeremy,
just
well, actually,
I was
Gurky,
wasn't where it was at. I was too busy dropping acid.
Gurky and Clay, you would be closer in age in the fact of like when you heard this, Gurky, were you just like, no thanks, bye bye.
It pains me to say, but Clayton is 100% right. Joke bands are not my thing.
They're not a joke.
Like they wrote a song called Lump, and they wrote a song called Peaches. They're just like everything they do is kitschy and obnoxious.
Oh, I know. Oh, sorry, Nirvana.
But with due respect to Weezer Pepper, that's always been my gripe about Weezer. I don't take them seriously either. So,
by the way,
are you gonna make the same complaint about They Might Be Giants?
Yeah.
Yes.
They had no. I mean, like, Ween's a funny band.
Oh, the guy who loves Ween doesn't like President.
No, but Ween are fucking.
Yeah, you're
artists.
splitting hairs now.
Ween and They Might Be Giants have a level of sophistication. To
They're fucking artists, man.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. There's a line, brother. I don't know how to explain it.
I think Schlegel's onto something.
I was in junior high when that album came out, and I did own that Presidents of the United States.
It's a good album. And
have I reached for it in the past?
I think they have some good like punk sensibilities. It's kind of like the Dead Milkmen, where they had some like funny songs, but they like had like some real talent and some real energy and kind of like a sense of anarchy. I mean, not like literal anarchy, but.
I will fight to this day. There's a reason Peaches, 2 different songs, gentlemen, 2 different songs in one hit. And both of them, if you broke them out, and that's maybe what the problem was, Ryan, they were trying to do too much. Peaches, I'm telling you right now, people, that is a hit.
Please stop.
This is what we do during Should Have Been Contender. You know what? I go into the ring. That's what we do. We go into the ring. I'll make a ring next time. And I go, President of the United States, and you guys come at me like boxers, and you say, fuck this, to novelty, to whatever, I would just hold that this songwriting is so creative, and to Ryan's, what he was talking about, extrapolates on punk and pop and not even touch grunge, and they made it through the noise. I would just say, for me, President of the United States should have been a contender.
Yeah.
Anyone else have a contender here tonight? Anyone else have a contender, or was I the only one who had the chutzpah to show up in the ring?
I've got one.
Oh, Gurky, please.
A little hip hop band called Arrested Development.
Oh.
Weren't they just like created like in the studio as kind of like a gimmick?
There was 3 members, right? 3 members. Sad.
I thought they were like 5 to 7. I thought they
There might
had
be.
it.
There might be. I might be wrong.
Dude, I saw them live at the Ogden Fairgrounds. Lollapalooza.
How many
baby.
members were there?
Maybe a lot.
Yeah. Well, so why do you hate them? I didn't
hate them. I don't know that.
You just said they were created in the studio.
I didn't say that. I mean, just because they were created in the studio doesn't mean that one record is very good.
It was great.
They made that one. Yeah. I long for Mr. Wendell Part 2.
I got what was the album?
I wonder what Mr. Wendell is doing to this day.
I was an Arrested Development fan. I got their album from the library when I was going through old hip hop, and I thought it was a quintessential. And I can't believe I'm hearing now that it was not. For Clay, I thought you were on. They had the pulse of black culture in the early.
Shit.
But I thought Arrested Development was a monumental act. And I'm surprised that they didn't make it like Tribe. They didn't make it into that next stratosphere like even Far Side. I thought they were.
I don't think they had this. That's why I said created in the studio. I don't think they came up the same way those groups did.
Ryan, have you ever heard of hip hop, Ryan?
Never. I've heard of the Fox show, Arrested Development.
Well, they did go on to make that show.
Yeah. Anyone else? I would say, Gurky, I think Arrested Development is a perfect member of the should have been a contender. Anyone else have one before we go into the next segment? I've been asking you guys. I hope you're understanding what I'm going for with this. It could be any.
Mine is. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Clay.
Mine is Lobby Seafray.
What?
Are you familiar with him at all?
No, because
wait, didn't you show us a song last time? And we're like, none of us have heard this song.
Yeah, I think
that was Michael Penn.
Oh, you did that one.
Michael Penn, yeah.
Clay,
Michael Penn.
You have one that I'm very interested
Very
in.
similar sounding names, though.
But Clay, you have one that I'm very interested in you arguing for, and then one that I can't believe you wouldn't want to talk to with Ryan Bradford. You pick which one.
What are you talking about?
Well, you have one that's dear to your heart, and then one that's dear to Ryan Bradford's heart.
I just said Lobby Seafray was the one that I was.
We did that last week. It's either
we did.
Yes,
I didn't say that. I didn't. I was not around.
You're around.
I was putting Charlie to bed or something.
I think so. Do you either
I remember doing Michael Penn from Clayton.
Do you either have? I thought that was that one. Do you either have a boys that went to a Western activity, or you found something in the water and it's extremely large?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think he's talking about Rodeo Boys and maybe Dookie.
Real Big Fish.
I was Real Big Fish. That's what I was joking about those things. Real Big Fish should have been bigger. I don't even know anything about Real Big Fish. I was just teasing Ryan Bradford. Hey, Ryan Bradford, should Real Big Fish should have been bigger?
This is a joke, actually.
They should have been bigger.
They should have been bigger. Anyone who have a real submission here? Anyone have a real?
That was
submission?
mine. I just have been listening to Lobby Seafray more. I've been listening to this album. What is it? Anyway.
All right. We'll come
crying,
back.
laughing, loving.
I think Withered Hand should have been.
Withered Hand.
Withered Hand should have been an indie darling.
What's the song? Do you remember a song?
Cornflake covered by Hearts Full. Religious songs.
You're saying Wizard Hands?
Withered.
Wizard
Hands. I was like,
that's my band. That's my new band. Wizard Hands.
Wizard Hands was my nickname in junior high.
Really?
Well, to himself, because he was amazed what it could do.
It could do amazing things. It's just a singular hand.
Oh, okay.
Withered.
Hand.
Religious songs is probably that was their biggest hit.
And what year would have this been?
2010.
Is that right, Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what I should do.
They never did it when all those Scottish bands were. It's Scottish, right?
Passing this bread along.
How'd you hear about him, Jeremy? Where was your introduction to Withered Hand?
My friend Naresh sent me a video of a live performance of this song, actually.
Ooh.
And I was like, ooh, this is really good. And then I don't think the album had come out in the US. Absolutely Kosher, the record label, put it out, and then like they went out of business.
Oh.
So he like went down and played South by Southwest and had trouble getting the visa to come out, but managed to do it. And then I saw him tour with Scott Hutchinson's from Frightened Rabbit. He was doing a solo project and brought Withered Hand along to play with him. So I saw them in Los Angeles at the Echoplex, but I think, underrated lyricist, probably the best lyricist of the last couple decades.
I see. This is what I'm talking about.
And I think songs that would resonate with Utahns, because it's this album specifically. Good News is about kind of growing up Jehovah's Witness and losing your religion. So kind of, I think that same feeling of realizing you're in a cult resonate with a lot of Utahns, I think.
And see, this is what I wanted to do out of this, Jeremy, where there's going to be these bands I've never heard of. Because again, Should Have Been Contender is so wide ranging. I'll give you an example in a second of what I'm talking about, where it's like, wait a minute, but I want it to be this wide ranging, where it's almost like, I listened to that album a lot. I felt like I was alone. I think you should listen to it. That should also be a part of this. So thank you for that entry this week, Jeremy. I'm going to end on this, which I've been...
Wait. I don't get to... I
sorry.
just wanted a quick submit.
Yes, please, Rob. I'm so sorry. I didn't think you would.
I mostly just to highlight why I don't usually submit on music stuff. Mr. T Experience.
Whoa.
I linked a song in the chat too.
In the which chat? The YouTube chat or
in the Zoom chat?
Thank you. And now, Rob, what year would have this been around? What are we talking about?
I think this came out on an album in 1989.
And where'd you get
the history of the concept of a soul?
Nailed the spelling.
Get the fuck out of here,
That's
Kurt.
pretty close.
He understood events as repetition from the past. An individual consciousness was not a part of that. But I think we can play the role in the complicated history of the concept of the soul. By the time I play
Ryan, I think you and I are tinging in on something here.
It's about a minute and a half of that.
I love punk rock music. I'll stick by it for all day long, every day. I love this, and then Mr. Stickler has to be like, words are spelled a certain way. Okay. I'm going to throw this out here, and this is where it's going to be controversy creates conversation. We go to our next music break. I'm going to play Ryan's song, And then, unless you guys want to play rock, paper, scissors on who plays next, Ryan's been trying to get the song over to me, Clay. Will you?
Nah, man, do it, man.
Okay. This one, I knew controversy would create conversation. Understand what I'm saying here. Of course, this band is huge. Of course, this band is, everyone in the world knows this band. I'm just surprised this band isn't talked about on the level of Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, U2. I'm talking about, of course, the Cars. I think the Cars should be way bigger than they are. And they are big. And that's what I'm saying should have been the contender. We're talking heavyweights. We're talking super heavyweights. I'm saying the Cars should have, we should see t-shirts everywhere like Nirvana. I think the Cars should be that big.
I'm with you on this one. I think the Cars are underappreciated.
Should have been a contender.
Okay, hold on though. If you should have been a contender, that means like you never got to step into the ring with the big boys.
But I'm saying,
well, no, they had to take a dive.
But did they ever step in?
Like, didn't they play Live Aid? Didn't they fucking play like Live Aid?
Yeah,
Come
this
on.
is like they weren't as big as the Beatles, therefore they were a flop. Like
I think you're disqualified if you fucking played Live Aid.
I'm throwing some obscure Scottish indie acts at you, and you're throwing out the Cars.
Guys,
oh, Madonna, she should have been a contender.
I'm playing. You got to think of should have been a contender from all.
How come no one really gave Lady Gaga a chance?
Oh, well, there's no argument there. We're not talking about that. Controversy.
Taylor Swift, she could have been bigger. You know,
controversy creates conversation.
I think in the discussion of like seminal bands, like these, they are kind of the seminal '80s band, and they don't get the love they deserve. Thank
you.
I think, look, they're huge, right? They're maybe
they are,
but they probably deserve a little bit more. They deserve a little bit more than they get.
I would say from heavyweight to super heavyweight, they deserve to go to that next level. What should have been a contender could be where they were at this level. Maybe
they're not a band that you can name every single one of their members.
No, and they also weren't like, yes, they played Live Aid. Name the other festivals after that. Name the super tour they did after that. I'm telling you, this band.
Didn't they ever play the Super Bowl?
Oh man, the Cars Super Bowl would have been fucking kick.
No, back when they were jamming, like the Super Bowl didn't have a halftime show.
And you know what though? Like
Super Bowl halftime show was only that only started being a thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
When their stuff comes on though, you got to admit, you're like,
always play it.
It's a good song.
And Jeremy's like, they should have been the Beatles. Sorry. What about that? What about that? What about that? Anyway, controversy coming from conversation should have been a contender.
The Cars were fucking cool as hell. I think maybe that the reason that he
says wearing his Rico K6.
Yeah, this is why I put the shades on. They might not have been three-dimensional enough to.
This is why we debate. This is why we talk.
This is what I think they might have just been cool. They might not. I mean, like
too poppy.
They had that one. They had that one ballad, right? Drive, right?
Well,
but did they have the multi, like, you know, the Beatles had like several
so
layers.
Here's the interesting thing.
Did they have enough layers?
We can open up a whole conversation about this, and I'm not going to make you do it right now, but like part of the reason they didn't ever like measure up is because Rick Ocasek had to be sort of the front man, even though he wasn't.
Yes.
Because the other guy had like crippling stage fright.
And he was the actual real singer on so many of the songs, even though we think it's risk. Yeah.
Which goes to, I think we can point to like Nick Drake, Tracy Chapman.
There it is.
There are artists.
That's why XTC never was a contender.
Like, yeah, crippling stage fright that like ends up limiting.
Oh, dude, you could put XTC on this list, motherfucker.
Oh, by the way, Clay, when I made this list, I was waiting.
I thought about calling out XTC, but I thought no, they had
too many hits.
But
reasonably sized hits.
Tracy,
but if we're including the Cars, then yeah, XTC
I think Tracy Chapman is a perfect one of these, where it's like that's a person who's going to break out. That's a person who's going to break out. They have the talent. They have the
they
song
have it
list.
all.
But then, to your point, they had that. Anyway, that's why I started should have been a contender. Because
Tracy Chapman was going to be my other nominee, so we'll move on.
We love
Even though she's had a hit
we got to get Brian.
has the most monstrous hit song over the past 25 years that still is a hit song today.
She won a Grammy like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We come back after one music break. Ryan's music break, 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Ryan, how much time do you have after we come back?
I got a little bit of time.
Okay. Okay. I know what we're going to do. All right, people.
What do we got left? We got no quiz this week, right?
No quiz. We have Jingles update and topics. I'm going to try to do an abridged. We're going to do, we're going to save some topics. We're going to do an abridged Olympics because everyone here has an assignment. We need Ryan and Clay to pick their teams. People, Ryan, say what the song is so I don't mess it up because I'm not a smart dude.
Ooh, something. I don't have the title right here.
How did you hear this? How about
Cumbia de los Parejitos? It's the Dance of the Parrots by Los Mulos.
Well, where'd you hear this, Ryan? Why are you familiar with this?
I just I found this Peruvian cumbia mix probably last year that I just really love. And I don't know much about Peruvian or any of this, but this mix is just this album is amazing.
We love it, Ryan. We love you. We love everyone here. Producer Rob, what a great job. Everyone, I could go through all the names, so we're going to do it at the end of the show. We'll be playing 2 minutes and 48 seconds of this wonderful Spanish lyric song. We'll be back after this for the finale of Polyester Blend. Thanks for being here. Poly Blend. Poly Blend. People, we need to reach out to KTRD Sports. KTR Sports, here we go. KTR Sports. Oh my God. People, we're trying to get to where we are with the Jingles, where we are with the Olympics. We must talk to our correspondent on the ground. He is, of course, our good friend, Bert Turkin. Bert Turkin, are you with us?
Yeah. Bird turkey. Well, Ryan, are we connected? Are we connected? Are we getting the satellite to Ryan? Are we getting the satellite to Ryan?
Yes, Bert, I hear it.
Thank God. Gentlemen, I am here live in Milano, Milan, Cortina, I'm live in Italy, people. This is Bird Turkey here. I was trying to get my press pass to be a part of these games, I have been revoked. It turns out KTRD didn't update its visas and its payment plan. I have been revoked. I am not allowed to be a part of the Olympics. I'm outside the gate, as you can see here.
Oh my God. Guys, are you hearing this? I mean, Bert can't get inside the Olympics, but he's in Italy. Ryan, what should we tell him to do, Ryan? I don't know. Bert's trying to cover. What do we think?
Bert, you just got to use your elbows, man. You just got to throw some elbows to get in there.
Is that high, son of a bitch, Ryan Bradford? Yeah, let's not go to him on this. I've already figured it out, gentlemen. I have figured it out. I am going to make up games in the courtyard outside of the Milano Olympics that we can go forward with. I have new games that I will be broadcasting on right now. Gentlemen, I'm seeing three elderly men smoking cigarettes outside of their cafe right here. I am introducing a new game. How many cigarettes will these gentlemen smoke in the next hour? It is, of course, a new game called Café Internacional de Milano Fuma de Cigarettes Spento. Let's go to our coaches. We've got Ricardo Cristiano. He is, of course, the Moog synthesizer repairman for Giorgio Romero. How many cigarettes will he smoke in the hour? He's at 7. We want to find out how many more. Coach number 2 is, of course, the legendary, gentlemen, I'm talking here on the streets of Milano. These guys are legendary in the square for smoking cigarettes. We've got Fabrizio Buscetta, who is paralyzed. He paralyzed his leg laughing so hard watching a screening of Life is Beautiful in 1999. He has been the last 4 years cigarette smoke champion. Tonight he is smoking Muriati Ambassadors. Those are his cigarette of choice. Our final coach here tonight is, of course, Tintano Pizzarola. Tintano, Ryan Bradford, Tintano Pizzarola. Tintano Pizzarola.
This makes me want to smoke cigarettes.
Tintano Pizzarola. His ability to smoke high volumes of cigs comes from an empty well of emotion he has due to the fact that over 30 years ago he carved a wooden boy hoping it would be his son. It is yet to come to life, so some people think his well of sadness has given him the ability to smoke more cigarettes. Tonight he is, of course, smoking Nacionales Filtros. We will see where these guys are at the end of the segment. We are talking about Ricardo Cristiano. We're talking Fabrizio Buscetta. And, of course, Tintano Pizzarola. And we forgot to say Coach Ricardo Cristiano is smoking Sex Passions. People, they are currently at 7, 13, and 9. Ryan, I'm doing my best from Italy. Bird Turking, giving it over to you guys. Bird Turking.
Hey, Burnt, quick
Yes,
question.
sir.
Did you maybe take a bunch of steroids or something? I feel like your voice has gotten gruffer. I'm wondering, like, maybe some athletes had to, get rid of it before they got inspected by the Olympic Committee.
Great question. I will just say this, my hesitant friend, but respect, Coach. In order to get prepared, I smoked at least 2 packs of what the coaches are smoking. So, of course, I smoked those Nacionals. I smoked those Sex. And I smoked those Imperial Lattes. So
This
I'm
is
3 packs in. 3 packs
This
in.
is what a pro does. This is commitment.
This is commitment to journalism. Well done, Burnt. Well done.
Grazie. And that's also...
Molto grazie.
Molto grazie. Also,
Have you had some espresso as well, just to get in the
only
full
thing they
spirit?
serve. I've yet to see carbohydrates, protein, or vegetables. Just espresso and cigarettes. Gentlemen,
Espresso, Campari, and cigarettes.
But Jeremy, let's not rule out demonic possession. There may be some.
Oh, see. Gentlemen, I
The
will
demon
say,
would tell us. that he was smoking up.
Marabonche. We'll be back with more Cafe Internacional di Milano Fumo di Sigaretta Spento. Give it over to you, Senor Ryan.
Wow. A lot going on there for Burnt.
Wow, Burnt really kind of acquired that culture very fast.
Well, he get lost out there. He can't do all those things. A lot going on there. Gentlemen, I will do this.
I kind of want to hear what Autonomy Man's colon has to say. It's like ready to chime in with something.
He's going to rocket ship him back to West Desert off of what he's done at the end of that. That's just pure nicotine and espresso clogging it up. Before I get to that, we need to go through. It's jingle time, people. Jingle tingle time. If you feel that tingle in your jingle, it is to find out where we are in round two. Round two, everybody, of this beautiful commercial jingle playoffs. Guys, it is time to find out if Ryan Bradford with his cans will take it. Coach Jeremy with his big cereals and tiny head. Coach Calais with his beautiful ch-ch-ch-pia pet. Coach Gerke in the wonderful lollipop land. And Midgley with his cheese soaps. We don't know. Burnt Turkey is in Italy. We must just get right to it. Gentlemen, I put out a wonderful form where people could sign up. Let's see who did what so you guys know for next week, which will be, we're getting to the end here, guys. We're getting your dreams must come true now. Did anyone have any strong feelings when you saw the lineups? Gerke, please tell me any strong feelings as I pull this up.
You know, we've done a few of these drafts, and I'm usually eliminated by this round, so I'm just happy to be here.
We love it. We love to hear it. Ryan,
also, look at my picture right now. It looks like I have a triangle of hair on the side of my head.
We will explore that triangle soon enough.
It's my triangle of sadness.
People, let's do it real quick. Let's go through.
I have my Twin Peaks.
And who's won championships here? Ryan?
No, I have not.
Yeah, Ryan has, Jeremy has, and Clayton has. So it's really just Girk. And I think he's lost multiple times. Let's go to the 60s. Ryan Bradford's Spaghetti.
Really kind of orchestrated this whole one just to try to give it to Gerke. That was our main goal.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Thank you, guys.
But
that's the Olympic spirit.
But also sometimes you just have to deal with losers are losers. Speaking of Ryan Bradford, loser in this one. No one liked his SpaghettiOs.
Oh no, SpaghettiOs.
Oh, Robert Gerke moves on with Oscar Mayer Wiener. Gerke, your thoughts on that? I thought this was a close one. But your thoughts, Gerke?
No, I thought I had this one pretty much in hand. I thought.
Oh God,
just much like oh, never mind.
Throwing
in my tiny short hands.
In your weird hair. People, Jeremy Matthews does crispy out just in the oven a little bit longer than the beer that Gerke was been making in his own hams inside of a ham. Jeremy, did you think you would take this, or were you worried about Ham's beer?
Felt like I could take it, but you never know with beer.
That you know, when we talk about should have been a contender, that Ham's, both the beer and that Jingle should have been a contender. I think I got screwed on that one.
I will say though, guys, don't worry. Your number one pick for the 60s, Jeremy and Gerke, the top two picks are the ones going to the final. So it is not an underdogs game in the 60s. It's number one and number two going to the final. We go on to the 70s where Ryan Bradford meows because no one wanted those two beefs by Clay. Everyone loves kitties. No one wants two beefs on their patties. Ryan Bradford, your thoughts on your cats taking it the way it is?
Those cats are going to carry me through.
They will.
This is probably the champion.
People are looking at that early, Gerke. People in Vegas are making the lines. Speaking of Gerke, you were not. You were subject to Ryan's wrath because you had your Apple Jacks number 3 against his underdog, Alka-Seltzer, and Alcoholics. I came in for you, Ryan Bradford. Alka-Seltzer takes the day.
Sweet.
Gerke, do you look back and you're like, shit, it starts with an A, his starts with an A, but we got a lot of boozers here.
We got a lot of boozers here, and I think they read Alka and just like I'm voting for that one.
But don't you worry, Gurky. You are going to be in the final for both. No, you're not. You're going to be in the final for the 60s against Jeremy. Ryan Bradford, no matter what, baby, you're coming out of the 70s, Ryan. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I'm very excited. Growing out my bush for this.
We all love our bush and we want bush updates. Speaking of bush, people in the 80s did have a heavier bush. The 1980s, we had Ryan Bradford, Juicy Fruit, against Robert Kirky's The Clapper. And people maybe thought they were saying, I have had the clap, but instead they voted for the Clapper. Gurky, you take this one. An underdog. You're number 8 seed, Gurky.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. I think everybody, it's quintessential.
Right.
You clap on you know the next line.
And by the way, I think Meow Mix and Clapper, I'm going to predict that right now. Ryan Bradford, Juicy Fruit was a great pick, but 2 over the Clapper? What were you thinking?
I wasn't, obviously.
Yeah, everyone knows you're a dumb piece of shit, but we're not that much of a dumb piece of shit because of the next exact same duo of Robert Gurky and Ryan Bradford. Folgers versus Zestfully Clean. Zest gone the way of the 80s, just like they are gone in this tournament. Ryan, people like waking up to the smell that you're offering. Folgers, what do you think, Ryan?
I mean, everybody always loves the smell that I'm putting in their cup, so...
And everyone enjoys and waits for that cup. Gurky, Zestfully Clean has not existed for at least 30 years. Clearly, you couldn't clean up this category. Your thoughts on picking Zest?
I haven't bathed in 30 years since they got rid of Zest. I think I might have actually voted for Folgers in this one. So.
Because Folgers is so good, and we didn't even do the one where the weird brother and sister having the incest time. Speaking of incest time, sometimes we just do the same thing on top of each other in this show, but we had a 9th voter, so there was going to be an odds, and it came down to the wire. Not only today, but tonight. Chicken Tonight, by 1 vote, overtakes Gatorade Be Like Mike. We go to the champion, Jeremy Matthews. Do you feel like chicken tonight?
I never feel like chicken.
As a vegetarian. But the song is very,
It is a catchy tune, yeah.
But the more iconic one would have gone to Gatorade Be Like Mike, but is it just too nostalgic at this point? Chicken Tonight has the Simpson things going. Gurky, your thoughts on losing by 1 vote to Chicken Tonight?
This one hurts a little bit because that's a good jingle. Like, and it's kind of like we can all hear it in our head. Boom, 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 boom. It's all right.
And I think you could have taken that one.
I feel like chicken tonight. Be Like Mike, more sophisticated jingle, but it's kind of like the Clapper. It's not actually a good jingle, but everyone has it ingrained in their heads.
What if we combine them and it's like, I feel like being like Mike, being like.
There's nothing that says in the buy rules that you guys can't combine weird things and do it later on. Speaking of doing it later on, we don't have to with this round. We have Gurky again by 1 vote decided tonight. Gurky, who felt the shame of defeat in the last go, feels the touch of victory by this almond joy. He's feeling joy. Ryan, I will say, I've been watching this for a while. Skip It was ahead by so much. This was a come from behind. Do you skip the feelings you're having right now, Ryan? Where are you at with this?
Yeah, obviously, this is.
You were ahead the most time. You were ahead. It was.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked that the underdog won it here. I don't even understand this almond joy. Is it like, what is this?
I voted for almond joy. Sometimes you don't.
You know what? The people have spoken. Gurky, you're going on. It's going to be a Jeremy. Nope. Oops, sorry, wrong one. It's going to be a Gurky versus Jeremy final for the 90s. We look over real quick. I shouldn't have done that because I fucked it up. We go over here to the 2000s. Where we have the final of the 2000s. Oh boy. By 1 vote decided tonight, the nation has spoken wide and clear that they love Clayton Scrivener over an old spicy boy named Jeremy. Clayton, your thoughts on winning in nationwide in the first 2000s second round?
This is one. I think I got two things that can go deep, and this is one of them.
Jeremy, your thoughts on losing Old Spice? People love it. This was a tough one.
Wait, what's the other one, Clayton?
Baby back.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making a sex joke.
Two things that can go deep.
Jeremy, losing
my ribs go deep.
Losing Old Spice.
I mean,
Jeremy.
Old Spice is all. Old Spice is like it's a master class in minimalism.
Yes, absolutely.
Which, isn't necessary. The fact that it put up a pretty good fight, is really pretty impressive because it's just that little bit of whistling, but it's really iconic. So.
Very good stuff. We then had Robert Gerke against Ryan Bradford. Free credit report, free entry to the next round. Ooh, denied by that report. The report comes back. People love that Quiznos. A little bit of just an oven roasted sandwich. Ryan, you're an oven roasted man. What do you think going on this?
I think that's just one of those like crazy people did not know what to expect with those Quiznos.
We got a pepper
creatures.
bar.
Yeah.
That's what I voted for. Ryan and Clay, let's just have a sidebar real quick. We love to see our 2000s. Right now, we're seeing a nationwide versus Quiznos. Clayton, go first. Do you love your odds against Quiznos?
Yes.
Ryan Bradford.
I don't know. I can't say. I can't even tell you what Quiznos is. I can't even.
Quiznos could be
Quiznos still
winner.
exist?
Ryan,
should have been a contender.
What are your thoughts, Ryan?
I mean, Quiznos, I feel, has the potential. Dark Horse take it all.
Really?
You heard it here first, folks. He's calling his Quiznos.
Toasted subs? Just kidding.
You know what's spicier than that take, Ryan? A whole bar of spice, as we like to call. We've got a pepper bar. Super ads. This is where you guys pick the big ones. You had these picks before any of the other ones. You wanted these ones number one, and we see it first in the second round result. The Chili's baby back ribs. I got my baby back. Clayton's got his baby back. And then, oh my God, all around the world, except in this world, Gerke, this world doesn't like you. It is all about Clayton's win. Clay, what are your thoughts over one of the most iconic videos of all time?
What is that?
Coke all around the world.
Sure. This is just a testament to how strong my baby backs are. I'm riding these ribs all the way to victory, baby.
And that was your seventh pick, by the way, Clay. Don't think it was your number one pick. That was your seventh pick. But maybe
I know. But as soon as I made the pick, I knew it was destined for gold.
And this is the super ads column. The super you guys picked. This was above everything else. And Clay, you picked Ricola. Something is up in your throat because you can't speak enough because Gerke is eating the bologna. His throat is wide open.
This is actually tough. This is some tough bologna.
And Gerke, your respect to the Oscar Mayer brand has given you a berth in two different realms. Your thoughts on Oscar Mayer?
I am getting paid NIL. It's NIL's money.
So are we going? Is the next round a meat on meat battle? Meat of the Titans.
Oh my God, it is. It's bologna versus baby back. Bologna versus baby back.
I'm gonna have to activate my meaty base. Let's see if I can get them out to vote.
Slather them
Yo,
up.
meat boys.
Slather them up.
Yo,
Clay.
meat boys. Activate.
This
Put out
next
the meat signal.
And to round up, you guys, to round up this beautiful game of jingles, we go to our wonderful friend, Greg. And by the way, wasn't it great to have Midge be a part of this? We love our Midge. He came in, threw out a bunch against, I just put together the highest picks of what was left over. And Midgley beats himself. This USA Army.
Speaking of the meat category.
This one might have some distance.
Yeah.
You're reaching
Just
deep inside you.
Elite level propaganda.
Because it makes you feel so bad, Clay, because
rough going, but you haven't gone alone.
We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day.
That's the line. To me, that's the line that's like, Jesus, all right, I don't know. Propaganda wins in this way. The U.S. Army is charged.
We kill more commies before 2 than you do. I'm sorry.
Clay, the U.S. Army is charging Husky Hill in the way to hopefully winning Jingles draft, but the U.S. Army moves on. The next battle was not between Midgley. It was Midgley's Easy Spirit dress shoes versus maybe it's Maybelline. Oh boy, Maybelline takes the.
Is Maybelline like a ghost rider? It's just ghosting. It's got no rider. It's just.
Well,
or is that just a pick?
Someone had to figure out the ones that were left. Is all I'm saying. The ones who,
Is it a Schlegel pick?
No one has claimed it. No one has claimed it. The next one is the leftovers, and I love that. I think this might be for me, Ryan, the most, but you guys might remember this. Connect 4 versus Crossfire. Do you guys even remember these, Clay?
I love the Crossfire. I love the Crossfire.
Crossfire.
I had
Hell yeah.
Wait, Jeremy, you had Crossfire?
I had it was the 2. Wait, was this the car?
No. This was
I think I remember the ad. There was a car one where it was like 2 tracks that crossed each other and they left.
Oh no. That's a great one, but that's not this one. Anyway, Crossfire versus.
Okay, so maybe I didn't have. I do remember the jingle.
Go for the bottom and go for the top. Watch for the block. Forget it. You're stuck.
Okay, so gentlemen, it was connecting 4. Crossfire only hit 3. 4 was connected. That means Connect 4 is going against U.S. Army. Woo! This might be Army's take. We'll see what happens. The next one is Band-Aid versus My Buddy. And My Buddy took the day. Do you guys remember My Buddy?
My buddy's a good dark horse. I like My Buddy.
I like
My buddy and me.
Ryan, do you remember My Buddy, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay, I like My Buddy. Gurky, have you ever had a buddy? People, that concludes this week's round number 2. Let's look at the draft real quick, or look at the board. And we are not bored by this. Real quick, let's just give a thought on this. Robert Gurky's Oscar Mayer Wiener versus Jeremy's Rice Krispie Treats. Gurky, thoughts? Very good. Jeremy, thoughts?
Same as Gurky. I just echo what he said.
Ryan Bradford versus Ryan Bradford. What do you want? I mean, Alka-Seltzer so good. My Malmix, you are going to be the representative of the 70s, Ryan. What do you want out of those two?
Ooh. Wait, Alka-Seltzer versus what?
Malmix.
Oh yeah, Meow Mix. I want Meow Mix to go forward.
But Pop
that or Quiznos to win it all. Yeah.
People, we go to the next one. Robert Gurky versus Ryan Bradford. The Clapper versus Folgers. Ooh boy. Gurky, do you think you have something, or Folgers takes the day?
I might have the Clapper, but I don't. I think Folgers is gonna
fold it up if you've got that many STDs. Ryan, Folgers versus the Clapper.
I feel opposite. I think the Clapper is going to overtake it.
The guy's playing coy. The guy's playing goy. Jeremy, you don't like chicken, but it might be your night next week. Or will Robert Gurky feel the joy? Jeremy?
I do like that Almond Joy jingle, but I think Chicken Tonight's just too iconic.
I think it is. I think people are going to lose interest in Almond Joy. I'm sorry to say, Gurky, I'm not trying to influence, but I think Chicken Tonight's really got a chance to go to the Elite 8. We start from the bottom. Maybelline versus My Buddy. Maybe it's Maybelline. My Buddy. I think nostalgia wins this one. Ryan Bradford?
Yeah, I think it's going to be My Buddy.
Anyone else think it's Maybelline? I mean, Maybelline's a better jingle, but My Buddy's got the nostalgia.
To me, it's Maybelline. Like,
maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline.
That's just, to me, that's the one that like sticks in my head.
Sticks in your craw.
Like, I don't even remember My Buddy.
Right. Well, we all love you, but I know Maybelline's been around forever, but we love you as a buddy. People, connect 4 or connect your entire life to being a part of the U.S. Army. I think Army's got this one. But Connect 4 is so good. I don't know. Anyone have thoughts on this?
I like the Army.
Clay,
I mean,
Clay,
and yeah.
I think you're right. Clay, your thoughts on Oscar Mayer versus your Chili's baby back ribs?
I mean, to me, this is just like this. The meat battle is. This is a huge one. I think has championship implications.
Bologna has its right. Bologna has its first night, or you got my baby back, baby back, baby back.
It's a championship implications.
Clay, you're also on the hook with Nationwide versus Quiznos.
And I to me, this is the. If you're talking about a jingle, it is the Close Encounters of the Third Kind rule. This is the kind of jingle that aliens are listening to.
And by the way, Clay, I will just point out your number 7 pick in super ads and your number 7 pick in 2000s were the ones that made it on. Your underdogs made it better than your top ones, baby.
I don't know what to say.
Ryan Quiznos.
We're a little upset with ourselves for letting him get the Chili's one that late.
How did that happen?
That shouldn't have happened.
How did that happen?
Because that and Meow Mix, I think, is the finals right now. Oh.
Predictions are made. We'll see more of it
Wrapped
next
up.
week. But people, too much show. Too much show. We'll go
From
through
a deliciousness perspective, I like my odds.
too much show. We're gonna get to.
Have you had Chili's baby back ribs? You might prefer the Meow Mix.
Right, Ryan, before you go, we're going to end the show. But Ryan, I need you real quick. Ryan, we did this thing last week after you guys left where we all had to pick one nation who only got 2 medals or 1 medal in 2022. And you and Clay, because you weren't there in the Limp Bizkit crew, are left with Estonia or Latvia or Slovakia.
I'll take Latvia. That's where my brother lives.
Ryan?
I'll do Slovakia.
So for what you guys need to know, and we will just get to this next week, I was going to do a whole presentation of where you guys are at now. We'll do that in the Limp Bizkit crew. But Ryan, everyone here, let's do a quick recap. Ryan, you represent Slovakia. And I need you to take care of that nation with respect. This is what I ask you next week. 1 to 3 fun facts of Slovakia. Think of your elementary school presentation. Right, Ryan?
Sounds good.
Clay, same with Latvia. Clay, have you been following Latvia so far in the Olympics?
Not at all.
People, look forward to go into it, Clay. Rob, do you know what nation you have?
I do. It's Poland.
Very good. Keep up with that next week. Jeremy, what nation do you have?
Belgium, baby.
Danny's not here. Danny Woodhead has Spain. Gurky, what do you have?
I've got Czechia.
And I have
the Czech Republic,
and
they're doing quite well.
Easy. Hold on. We'll talk about it next week. And people,
right.
Of course, I have the wonderful and only nation that matters because we should all be in support of them, Ukraine. We end the show like we always do with this. Before we go, I have a couple merit badges. If you guys have merit badges you want to nominate, let me know. Number 1, authentic lovey badge. Clay, you are the authentic lovey badge winner of this week because you came up with the term authentic lovey. You also got your Chaz.
That's so how that came.
You said it.
I know. So authentic. Lovey.
And you get the Chaz Perfect badge. Ryan Bradford, you get Organ of the Week award plus Light Bulb Change award, Ryan. Isn't that pretty exciting for you?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm into that.
Gurky, you get the Oscar Mayer product endorsement award merit badge because you always endorse Oscar Mayer Wiener. Jeremy, you get refrigerator because you get the refrigerator merit badge because the refrigerator 1985 Super Bowl. It just seems perfect for that. Producer Rob, you get the not quite knowing how to give awards out merit badge during the wonderful segment of Archosaur Archives. Your segment is perfect, but we got to talk about when these guys get awards and get their points. We got to worry about that. We got to think about that. We'll be back next Monday with more fun and merriment on Polyester Blend. This week we do this. You guys all hate it, but I love it. we are going to do an old school Blue Shadow sing along. We end the night. Hang out with us on Limp Bizkit Crew. We are not going to be done with the show, but we will be done live. People, this is a fun show we do every week. We'll be back next week with more fun and merriment as we have done for so long. But I miss a good sing along.
Arizona moon keeps shining from the desert sky above. You know, pretty soon that big yellow moon will light the way back to the one you love. Blue shadows on the trail. Little cowboy, close your eyes and breathe. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Work done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal. Dream of someone.
You guys dreamt of me coming back. You dreamt of me coming back, and I'm back. Oh, I'm gonna do so much work here. I'm gonna be a part of this show. Deal with it, Santa Pinata.
Blue shadows on the trail.
I'm working on that guy.
Soft wind blowing through the trees above. All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and
dream of another target. Where it is, where you'll experience it. You'll see Polyester Blind next Monday, right back where we are. So much fun next week. People, there's a list of great times coming. We love you. Polyester Blind. We'll see you next week.
Good night, Ned.
Poly
Good night, Ned.